and happy Thursday, friends, or as I say in the restaurant biz, happy Friday Eve. 'Tis I, DM Daddy RPG. Daddy loves you. And we are back for another fun-filled Thursday of Scion, Gaea's Fate. We just hit the end of Chapter 1 last week, which means a bunch of people, everybody got a level up. Some people got new powers. Some people got better stats. Some people got a little bit of both. And of course, there is still a mystery to solve. We will go ahead and start this evening off with giving her the most amount of time as she had to go deal with marshmallow s'more bars. Killian, played by Luxor. Tell us some stuff that happened last game.
Last game we arrived in Egypt, met up with 3 other Scions from the Egyptian pantheon that I can't remember the name of because I'm bad at this.
That's fine.
And began to put together the pieces of a ritual to stop the end of the world.
Laurel.
Yeah. We followed
Played by D-Generation X.
Oh. Don't you forget. We spent like an hour and a half waiting for Fid to make a bowl. And then we traveled into the desert, met some nice sand demon fellas, and then found our way to a cave.
Yes. Jolie, played by Dolly Cakes.
Let me find my mic. Here it is. Found it. Okay. So we showed up, and I don't know if she was mentioned already. I apologize. I've been 1,000 miles. But we met a lady who could emanate the sun from her body.
Nope, we did not get to that yet.
Awesome. And Fid proceeded to craft a bowl that was needed for the ritual, and she used her powers to kiln it.
She blasted it with the sun. Only she was the sun.
Yes, and apparently can become very warm in bed too.
Things that are important to Jolie.
Mm-hmm.
Fid.
Yeah, that lady is very useful and very pragmatic in her abilities. Not for anything nefarious, or explicit. She also sacrificed her own mask to inlay the bowl with gold, since no one in the party wanted to part with anything of theirs that was gold. And we took said bowl, Jolie being the bowl bearer, to the altar.
And Aquila.
What was covered already?
Up to you guys got to the desert.
Okay. Well, we met few other Egyptian pantheons.
Already been covered.
We made a bowl.
Already covered.
When we went out to find the
When you guys went out to the desert.
the wasteland towards the ritual site.
Well, we defeated a pep towards the end of last week.
Yep.
And it wasn't the hardest thing in the world to do, but everybody had a bunch of badass powers.
He was weak from just waking up. It's not a big deal. Sometimes there's performance issues when you first wake up. It's fine.
Gotta shake the nap off.
We were able to weaken him with the golden bowl and the ritual being completed. So he was taken care of last week.
And well,
And then a stabby stranger showed up. And
totally stabbed one of the Egyptian pantheon companions that have been traveling with you. And she turned to marble just like you had seen happen to almost all of the Greek pantheon. And someone else also almost maybe got hit by the thing. But you guys don't know that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you guys don't know that.
Nope,
As
no clue.
out of character, you got to see one of Akila's rarely used powers.
I mean, if we're talking about that, we can also mention that, Fid did save somebody as well.
Nope.
Fid did also
We don't
attempt
know
to
that.
save someone, but nobody knows that. Except for Akila.
Fit doesn't even know that.
Fid doesn't even know that.
The perfect way to get blackmail.
Except you can never prove it either.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you can prove this, though. It's not really blackmail at that point.
Anyways, Michaela, daughter of Set, was stabbed and calcified into a statue, and she fell over and she broke.
Oh, we found out that her and her team went and let something potentially loose.
Yep. Her and her team that consisted of one William Fetter, son of Hades, Lydia, daughter of not Quetzalteotl. Yeah, Quetzalteotl. Michaela, daughter of Set, William Fetter, Jinsu, son of Susano O, who you guys all met back at the summit. Yuki's cousin, brother, weird thing. And one kind of unknown fellow who's also part of the group. You know there's a fifth, but it's never been on record who it was. So you pressed the Egyptian guy who was like freaking out because Michaela had been stabbed and turned to stone, who he had been told a few months ago is like, if something like this happened, you need to go find Lydia.
Almost forgot about that because then Laurel put her freaking axe to my throat.
Not to it.
Around it.
It was close enough.
And he lets you know that Lydia resides in Tijuana, Mexico. And that was the end of chapter 1. And now we begin with chapter 2 of this campaign and story.
Chapters is there gonna be?
Wait, what was that?
How many chapters is there gonna be?
4.
Gotcha. Okay.
There is a minimum of 4 episodes per each chapter. That's not true. 12 to 16. So the final chapter will be as long as you guys need it to be to conclusion. It'll probably be like 2 or 3, maybe 4 at most. So, first, the fun-filled fun question. Are you guys going to go to Tijuana? And if not, where are you going? Because you guys are supposed to go somewhere before and decided to go somewhere else. And you guys are still free to do so, should you so wish.
Strong interest in going to Morocco.
Okay.
No, I'm going to Tijuana. You can drop Aquila off.
Water.
I was just gonna say, split the party. 5
We can
minutes.
drop Aquila off.
Split the party across the world. An axe to the throat isn't always a bad thing.
It is in fact always a bad thing.
I still have my headset on. I will be right back though.
Okay.
My vote's Tijuana.
Thank you.
Sorry, we couldn't hear you. What did you say?
He said his vote is for Tijuana.
No.
No? Okay, where's Jolie want to go?
You're ruining the point here.
I can hear you.
He's just off camera. He said that.
I'm just downstairs of my apartment, people.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see you, so you're not talking.
Well, you couldn't see me last night either when we were chatting.
How your ears work now?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see you, so I can't hear you.
I think it would make most sense to go to Tijuana.
That is where we need to go to solve everything.
There. Can you hear me now?
We could hear you the whole time. I was just being a shit.
We
I know you were.
Kind of what she's about.
Well, if we're going to get information, then clearly we need to go to this Lydia lady.
So Tijuana.
Would there be any opposition if I wanted to follow up with my father in Morocco?
Why don't
Can't
you
you
do
do
your
that?
little whatnot?
Yes, but
Aquila, you would also know that your dad's not in Morocco. The gods all live in their own separate realm. They're not able to get onto this physical planet.
okay. Now that I know that, I'll change my vote to Mexico. Yep.
That's why a PEP breaking through was such a big deal.
Oh, okay.
Tijuana it is then.
Hey.
That appears to be the most logical.
I guess I should reach out to that pilot and see if he can take us a different direction.
Absolutely. Important question. Are you guys taking the pieces of Michaela with you?
I mean,
Or are you going to
No.
leave that in the NPC's hands?
I assumed we were going to take it.
I'll take it with me.
I just wanted to be sure. I didn't want to
Get a little
assume and
backpack.
thrust something upon you.
Little rucksack. We'll just
May I see a piece real quick?
no.
Just wanted to see if it make sure it's 100% the same stone and everything to there.
I know
Well,
this
you
one's a bit
accidentally
more
hurt you.
like graphite, a little bit of mica. No, it's a fucking stone person.
There's different types of stone people. There's different things that make people stone.
Why does it matter?
Because if we're chasing down the wrong lead, that's time wasted.
Hey, Aquila, how often do people just appear and turn people to stone? Does that happen a lot? Is there a lot of room for confusion?
Well, if Medusa were involved, my answer would be different. But normally, no, that is not a common occurrence.
Not a common occurrence. We could probably
Not
assume
common,
there.
but it can happen.
It can. I didn't say
Okay.
that.
I just wanted to make sure.
Can I point out that even if it was the wrong lead, that it's still somebody turning people into stone, and we're just still trying to figure that out regardless?
Yes,
A
but
lead is better than wandering off to nowhere, wondering where we're supposed to go.
I
So-
don't disagree with that. I just
Right.
wanted to double check on
You want to
that
touch her
on the
boobs?
stone.
Is that it? You just want a cup of feel
No.
while she can't
No, I
resist?
think he actually wanted to lick her, like he did, the other one.
It's the easiest way to,
Just
to tell the
break off
composition
the
of the stone.
We don't
Break
need to tell the composition of the stone, Fid.
It might be different stones, it might
I'm
be
just
different
saying,
things.
consent
I'm
is
just saying.
key, and she can't really give it right now, so I would advise not.
You want to go lick a rock? Go back to the underworld and lick your mother.
I
Again.
did.
I'm gonna
Tastes
send
very
a message.
salty.
While this is happening.
I said lick your mother, not yourself.
Wanted to taste something salty, it wouldn't be me.
I'll send a text to the pilot, figure out timing and everything.
Like, pilot's like, I can get there probably in 10 hours or something, or you could reach out to someone else that's in William's contacts. It's like his over this side of the world pilot. It's like he'd probably be able to get to you a lot quicker, Miss Fetter.
I'll just say thanks, sugar, with a little kissy face emoji, and then delete the conversation and move on.
Wait, why are you deleting the conversation?
Do you know how many texts Julie probably gets? We don't keep shit like that.
She only keeps the important ones.
Mm-hmm. So I'll reach out to the other pilot.
Yep. The pilot's like, right away, ma'am. I could be there within 1 hour.
I'll double your fee if you can be here sooner.
I'll take off as soon as I'm able to fuel my plane.
Okay.
How long has it been, Matt, since we did our thing?
Maybe like 45 minutes to walk back to Egypt.
Oh, okay. Not very long. Okay.
Yeah, no. Like the time layover is going to be you guys traveling to Mexico.
I had a thought, but I need to ask you a question, Matt. Do we have
Yes.
immediate access to the new stuff?
That'll be after you get to Mexico.
Okay.
Good question.
That's
That
a
was
very
awesome.
good question, though, for all of you with new powers.
You know where my brain's at, I think.
I don't, but I can't wait to see where it goes. You always make the best choices with the things I give you.
Matt, quick question.
Yes.
I can't remember, and my notes apparently didn't cover this, so I don't know if it's just because it didn't happen or what. The statues of the gods that were being basically slain at the time through there, did they eventually disappear to teleport down under, or is it just a replica statue down under?
They disappeared or they just appeared down under.
Okay, alright, just want to make sure.
Like Thanatos and there was a conversation where Thanatos would let it be known that he was moving the statues to a safe place here in the underworld. That way, they could not potentially be smashed while just standing out in the open.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I'm like I thought they disappeared and this one's still here.
Correct.
I was like I don't have
All of the
notes on here.
dodecatheon ones have disappeared. This one is in fact still here.
But we know that Thanatos moved them.
Yep, you know Thanatos, god of death
Okay.
of the Greek pantheon.
I should have gave him a damn phone.
Because it totally would have worked across dimensions.
Baby. Hey,
Alright.
Killian.
What?
I know it's not your realm, but are you able to contact Thanatos?
No?
I wish.
What are you doing?
I mean, I wish I had his number, but I don't think he
I
has a
mean-
phone.
No, I just wasn't sure about you connecting to the underworld or how strong it was. And then
No, the only one I can contact is my mother through the Ravens. And that takes time. And I'm
Caw!
not even sure it works.
Okay.
You get a text message, Jolie, about 30 minutes later. I am on the airfield and ready to go.
All right, y'all. Well, it's time to go. Y'all good with that?
Yeah,
Yes.
just give me like 2 minutes, and Killian just pops a squat right there on the ground, digs through one of the pockets of his pants, and pulls
Oh.
out a like really, really beat up pack of smokes, and just pops one in, lights it, and just sits there and stares at the ground before he has to go in a freaking plane.
Are you all right, darling?
No.
Do you want to be all right?
I'll be fine. I don't need. I appreciate it, but I don't. I need to feel this.
All
Well,
feelings
that's
are
not
valid.
getting tucked by pros, so how bad could it be? Come on.
That's the second time I've tried to bring someone back and it hasn't worked, and I'm kind of beating myself up about it.
Yep.
Obviously, this magic is immune to your magic, so
Yeah.
it's just not that into you, you know?
And it's under extraordinary circumstances. Not every magic can apply to everything, unluckily, and your power is amazing.
And if they're not technically dead, can't technically be brought back to life.
That's a correct statement.
It is 7,637.67 miles from Cairo International Airport to Tijuana Airport. We hope you enjoy your flight here on Private Charter Airways. And if you need anything, please feel free to use the intercom or talk to our flight attendant. Enjoy your travels.
Oh my
Flight
God.
attendant comes walking up. Yes, Miss Fetter.
I'm gonna need a couple of bottles of wine. Do you guys prefer red or white? Any preferences?
Red.
Red?
Whiskey.
Okay. Okay, a bottle of your finest reds, and I guess the whiskey for my friend here, and a blanket if you don't mind.
And she reaches into the overhead above you, like the storage cabinets, because this is a private luxury jet, not a like commercial thing. And it's like pulls out nice big woolly blanket and a soft pillow. She's like, I'll be right back with those drinks for you. And she goes to the snack food area of the plane for you guys. I was about making it up. Pushes the intercom button. It's like, I'm going to need 5 minutes to get our guests ready and prepared and settled in. And then we can take off. And she proceeds to do so. She brings a bottle of wine, as many glasses as you need, bottle of whiskey, so on, so forth, etc. Anything you guys ask for, she's happy to provide for you. Then she goes and takes her seat.
Anything for you, Keela? You need anything?
I require nothing.
Do you want a snack? Are you feeling peckish?
Or
No.
just water, you know? I mean,
Yuki, it hits you that you haven't eaten since the diner in New York City.
that's Akila, not Yuki, but
You're right, Akila, sorry, my bad.
I'm busy.
Okay,
You
starve.
have like a bag of chips or like cookies or something.
I'm sure they have sandwich stuff, you know?
Eat something. Or I'll make you.
The brain works better
I'll
when
have a
it's
sandwich.
fueled.
Like Laurel's threat, like, I'll make you. I freaking know you would make me. I'll have a sandwich.
She proceeds to make Akila a sandwich. Do you care about, like, we've got ham, roast beef, turkey? I can make a club.
Anything's fine.
It's about making...
Since we are loading onto the plane, I'm going to grab my energy drinks.
Okay.
I'm gonna write a message to my father while we're sitting here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I realized last week I forgot to. Okay. So, APEP has been dealt with. Egypt and the sun have all been returned to their natural states of being, and we are headed to Mexico, pursuing a lead on our initial mission.
My dearest daughter, I'm so proud of you and glad that you are finding great success with this group of Scions that you have joined up with. I hope you continue to be safe and travel well, and good luck on your mystery. Your father, Thoth.
Even signs as texts.
Like my grandma.
To be fair, her texts are written notes between pages.
It's still funny. Who else is gonna hop into that group chat?
I'm just
Whoever
like it could be
Akila decides to give one of those magic notebooks to.
I know I gave one to Laurel.
Yep. You have
The
two
other
more.
one. Yep. I'm keeping the other ones handy for now.
right, and sandwich presented. She'll stop to check to make sure everybody else is okay.
Doing lovely, darling. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. I'm gonna slide her a $100 bill.
She takes it and puts it into her shirt and turns and...
Can I have a coffee? I'm sorry.
She goes to make the coffee. She goes to make the coffee. And she brings it to you. It's like, there you go, sir.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're so very welcome. Lie.
And
And walks. That is clearly a lie. And she makes her way to the front.
We're gonna update this blog post.
Yeah. And you guys take off flying out on your way back to North America. Not the United States, but hey, at least same continent that most of you are from now. At least you got that going for you, right? Right? Am I right? Oh, good. John, perfect timing.
Yeah.
Plenty of time for sleeping on your way over back to North America. Enjoy that vision.
Laurel will definitely take a nap with the rucksack in her lap, fully ready to wake up if Fid so much as approaches.
I'm not gonna steal it.
Whenever Laurel finally falls asleep, I'm gonna move my blanket over onto her.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping.
Fid's gonna approach Aquila. Once everyone goes to sleep.
All right, I am writing in my notes.
Definitely not going to sleep, but that's fine.
So you're a person of the, of knowledge and sciences and that kind of stuff. Similar bonds as me for that in that case. So what is it you use to connect to others?
Well, I have a cellular device like most of you do. But other than that, I'll take out the book that I've been communicating with my father with.
Fid almost goes to facepalm, but is now interested.
And briefly show like a few of the messages, like a few of the pages with messages, not staying on any of them, so you don't really get a glance of what they say exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would say at least half the book is blank pages, and I will say, this is a book, a very special book, where if I were to write something into this book, and I were to give another book just like this, pulls out another copy, to someone else, we can communicate through this. Doesn't matter if we're on different planes.
You could be on completely different planes of existence. It works.
Okay. Doesn't matter where you are, what's happening.
And that's just connected through pure magic. No technology involved in that at all.
Exactly.
Now, if you write in your book there to, let's say, your father, does the other person with a book, another book as well, see you guys' messages, or is it only intent of going to who you wanted to go to?
Matt?
You don't know. You've never done that.
Can I open up this other copy that I have and see if there's anything in it?
The last thing that would be in it would be whoever you shared that to last. It does not show your conversations with your dad.
Okay. The messages only appear to whoever I want to see them.
That is amazing. But that's not entirely what I meant. I really appreciate you showing me and telling me about it, teaching me this. Is
Look,
again a piece of amazing wonder. But I was more talking about connecting to other people outside of just communication, but like,
Socializing?
friends. Yes.
Oh. Well, I don't have very many of those.
He looks around the plane. I will disagree with that at the moment.
Why is
I
that?
know many here who would do things for you that would count as friendship. Or at least, I think would count as friendship. I'm learning very fast. I may not be acquainted with the gods, but I'm not acquainted with the humans either, apparently.
I was just sitting here thinking, of all the people to have been talking to me about this, that you would be one of them. You're not very much of a... You're very much a lone wolf. I've gotten the vibe.
I used to not always be one. I used to
happened?
always be with my brother.
What happened?
He saved me when I was about to drown. And we never found him. Never found his body. Never confirmed dead or alive. And my mother praised him for his heroicness, and he was celebrated for being heroic and saving somebody like me because I am more than him, and the rest of my family also praise him in the same sense that he was good sacrifice for a human to save someone who was a little bit above him. And that is kind of why I disassociated with them.
Well, I'm
I don't
sorry to
think
hear that.
sacrifice and stuff like that is good.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
Do I have a
I hope
sad
that you never
song?
forget.
Gee.
Thank you.
Well, I can't say it doesn't hurt, but that's kind of why I want to push around saying, hey, look, sometimes you gotta make decisions without feelings, because it was a decision made out of feelings
Well,
that we lost him.
feelings-
I could have survived.
Well, we'll never know.
But back to the topic, Finn wipes his eye a little bit. It's definitely a little wet. And he goes, but
Well, hang on. I will offer you... Do I have a handkerchief on me? I feel like that's something...
Yeah, that's
Akela-
something Akela sounds like Akela would have, yes.
Without looking directly at you, I'll just pull it out and hand it to you.
more so connecting to. I'm gonna gesture towards the rest of the plane here. I know I haven't made the best impressions, and I know I'm not always the easiest to get along with, or I don't get social cues very well. I don't socialize, so.
All right, Killian, your dream ends.
Curious.
Just sits bolt upright,
Holy
looks at the bottle
shit.
of whiskey, grabs the bottle of whiskey, uncaps it, and just takes a very long, heavy drink.
Are you okay? You... Mm.
Normal waking up for me.
What happened? Is that normal?
I mean,
Vision.
Oh, good. Do you need some paper or something?
No, I'm not drawing shit.
oh, why not? It's very
Seems
helpful.
like your thing.
Yeah, it's helpful too.
I don't really care.
Honestly, I like your drawing.
You can use your words if you want.
I think we're going to have problems in Mexico.
Oh, no way.
Expecting problems. Well, what kind of problems are we looking at?
Why would Aztec priests be worshipping Odin? Or offering a sacrifice to Odin?
Can
Maybe they
I
pissed him off.
can I do a general roll to see, like a general knowledge roll to see if I know anything about that?
Go for it.
Okay.
There actually is.
Fed,
Fed, you can make that roll too.
Okay, I wasn't sure about my disconnect with the god or not. That would be.
Nat 20, damn.
Let's go.
You guys both, having achieved great success, would know if there's one thing that is for certain about the pantheon of the Aztec gods. They would not be worshipping or offering a sacrifice to Odin. They fucking hate the Aesir.
There would be no reason. They do not like Odin very much.
I don't think
You're
there's
the
many people who do, so.
Maybe it's like a strategy, like that horse. You know the horse? The horse with the people in it?
The Trojan horse?
Trojan horse.
I guess.
Are you saying they're trying to lure them to possibly betray them?
I mean, it's just like one of those gifts that's like not a gift, you know?
I mean, if they go and do all this, would it summon him to them?
I don't think it would summon, but it might bring his presence or his attention to there.
I saw people in supplication before a shrine. I heard the name Esli. I witnessed the sacrifice of someone and darkness rolling in. A man I presumably is some sort of Scion or Demi-God or blessed of some variety, because his hand went through this woman's chest like a hot knife through butter, and he managed to pull me from the air, and I heard what will be, and the ticking of a clock, and darkness.
Clock again.
That does seem a common theme.
When you hear this clock, does it chime at all? Like a certain time?
No, it just ticks over and over again.
Okay. Well, let me see if we have a time frame that we're supposed to complete this in that we know of, or just know that there is. Anything else at all?
Anything else?
Nothing that comes to mind right away.
Okay.
Aquila, give me another general knowledge. This one is because of one of your things.
Okay.
Etzli is the ancient Aztec word for blood.
What is?
Etzli, the word that Killian said that he kept hearing the supplicants say, is the ancient Aztec word for blood.
Just gonna chime in real quick. All right. When you say Etzli, are you referring to the ancient Aztec word blood?
I don't speak Aztec.
Well, in ancient Aztec, Etzli means blood.
Just your average Thursday night for him.
Whoever they were sacrificing was not going willingly, though, I'll give you that.
Would you?
Depends on the cause.
And the reason, I suppose.
Many cults in the past have had voluntary sacrifices. Your smile scares me, Matt.
Yes, the past, and only the past. No worries here, friends.
I mean, all this talk of blood and going in a woman's chest makes me a little queasy thinking about, but
I'll tell you, it wasn't you. I would have recognized if it was you.
oh well, I mean that is helpful. Thank you. Not really where I was going with that, but still very helpful. Thank you.
Still haven't seen any of you die, so we're safe there.
Well, I know my time, so it's
Just
almost a year.
aside from the clock ticking, I don't really see the correlation too much to what we're doing.
I mean, we are
there's not one.
going into their territory.
What do you mean by your time is almost a year?
Oh my god, did you miss that? Where were you?
Gesture to my notes.
The Fate Sisters refer to me as a number.
To be fair, they didn't specify the unit of measurement. But it's fun to think of.
Oh, it's definitely not seconds.
Could be hours, right?
Although I look at my phone
months.
at the time. Hopefully not hours.
That'll be
Sooner than
about 15 days, so
intended. Yep.
Are you
That's a good point. I didn't think about that
anything
now.
about that? Feeling? Afraid? Concerned?
No, I'm not.
I was
Okay, how many days has it been since we were in the underworld?
2.
2?
I am confident that we can solve this issue before that time is up, no matter the measurement.
Oh, are we confused about Fate 363?
Not that I'm
No.
keeping track of the days or anything for any reason.
I'm not confused or anything to there. I'm determined, and I believe in us.
If they're saying Odin, I'm inclined to believe that the tree from my earlier vision might be Yggdrasil. But I also have no love for the Acer. Thor's an asshole.
I mean, I could try to figure out where Yggdrasil is, but I don't know how helpful that'll be.
Would general knowledge know where that is?
Sure. That is actually applicable. It would be in the Aesir's version of heaven, your Mount Olympus.
That's what I was thinking. We don't need to track it down. Its place is already known. It's in the Aesir's version of heaven, like my Mount Olympus, but for the Aesir's.
Well, that's good to know, but we'd also need to know how to get there.
It'll be harder to know without one present.
I mean, I know a few.
So
Look, if you see
their
a large-
their overworld, their Mount Olympus is actually Asgard, which is a fortress surrounded and besieged currently by Muspelheim? A fire,
Yep.
a great titan of fire.
It is.
If any of you see a large man with bloody red eyes, make sure you tell me right away.
I mean, I'm sure.
Visual visions are typically very literal.
I will let you know immediately.
I feel like that's something we couldn't really miss.
Uh-huh.
Unless they wear glasses.
Even
Unless
then.
it's- Was it metaphor? I mean, Killian didn't literally get eaten to pieces by Michaela. It's in a bag now.
No, someone else did. I was simply in their place in the vision. But I also very accurately proved where Arthur was, and saw the meteor striking Egypt, and the clock face filling the moon as it eclipsed.
Oh,
So,
I didn't see the clock in the sky.
Oh, I did.
An actual clock?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I would say my visions are very accurate. And literal for some unknown reason.
Hmm.
I would
Very
say
unique among
considering your mother.
foresights.
I mean, I don't think that the gods are literally tied to a tree, though. I mean, the tree
I
might
do.
be important, but we saw Hades already. Not tied to a tree.
We saw their bodies. Their spirits, though, maybe.
Killian, as you're sitting there, like, talking with everyone, like, the next time you glance back to Laurel, like, you get an image of her glowing with, like, her sun-like aura and a large man that you've never seen before, also glowing like the sun, and, like, Laurel's, like, on her back, like, frantically, like, kind of, like, trying to get away, and he's just, like, chasing and just pummeling her to death. And then, like, you snap back and she's sitting there in the chair of the plane with you. Safe. Nothing there.
Laurel, do you have beef with another Sun Scion?
I mean, most of us are annoying.
Oh, I don't find you annoying.
And most of us.
Oh, that's fair. You did.
Yeah, I would watch what you say if we run into another one, because apparently he's got beef with you.
Okay. I'll
He
be
wants to kick
very
your
careful.
ass. And he was winning. I literally I just saw that. Like, I'm looking at you, but I was not looking at you.
Oh, like a vision, but while you're awake? Do you normally have those?
Small
I'm sure it
chance
wasn't
of 'em.
wishful thinking.
No.
Who would wish you'd...
Laurel, you
I-
don't seem like you're taking this very seriously.
Look, I have my normal visions when I sleep, but then occasionally I have small bits of waking dreams, precognition, right before someone is soon to pass.
That would make sense. Your connection to death is strong.
Well, question, Laurel, has that ever happened to you, Laurel? Because, I mean, he said sometimes it happens in the past, too. Do you recall it ever happening to you?
Have I ever gotten my ass kicked? Yeah.
Well, I mean, specifically, like how he said.
That wasn't that specific.
By another sun god? Or Scion?
Hmm? Have I, Matt? I don't.
Have you what?
Ever gotten my ass kicked by another sun god? Scion.
Not to the degree that Killian was just concerned about. You know that there's, like, maybe 4 that would, like, put up a really good fight. There's the one that you just left in Egypt, but she's not a punchy type. She's more of a blast you with the sun.
Radiation poisoning type.
There is Angelica, one of the Aztec gods. Doesn't have a lot of direct sun powers, but he really lives up to that whole blood and war aspect of his father.
Have I met him before?
Yeah. Like, you met up with him and a couple of the other sun people to fight, like, some, like, dark dark entity thing that was trying to like creep into the world like 5 years ago.
So no existing beef.
Nope.
There's one meathead over there in Mexico, but we worked together before. Didn't seem mad at me.
Well, let's just try not to create any problems, and then that won't be an outcome.
Oh, it just comes naturally to me.
So, Keely, did you say that those kinds of visions you normally have is specifically if someone's about to die?
Yeah.
So does that mean you saw Laurel die?
I didn't see her die, but I saw her pretty damn close, and you looked afraid, honestly.
Oh, I can't imagine that, but...
I think I like that less than dying.
Anyway, I think it might be a little weird and not much of a coincidence that this guy that you don't currently have beef with, we're actually going to where he is, and he could potentially do this. Maybe he's possessed. Is that maybe?
Maybe don't go anywhere alone just in case?
Oh, I haven't been alone in so long.
Oh, you sound a little upset.
Just an observation.
Ka!
I'm gonna...
Anyway, I will do
roll
my
another-
very, very best to make sure I don't piss off Angel any more than I must.
I'm
Deal?
gonna pour Laurel another glass of red wine and just pass it on over. Well, we can all just do what we're capable of doing.
All right. Is there anything else we want for plain roleplay, guys?
I want
Any
a
other-
drawing, damn it.
You want a drawing? Nope. Killian's not willing to draw this one.
Holy fuck, my foot hurts. Sorry.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry that you hurt yourself with your chair. I hope your foot gets better. That's a very Sam thing
halfway
to.
through it,
It's
I'm
a very
like, it
Sam
hurts so
thing to
bad.
do. Like, I don't know why you're taking on her traits.
I am very,
No, let's not do that. One is enough.
I am very, very accident prone, so
All right, well then. This is your captain speaking. We have now arrived in Tijuana, Mexico. Home of good times, sunshine, and sketchy vibes, if I'm being honest with you. Be safe, protect your purses. Beautiful women, watch out.
why would we watch out for beautiful women?
Nope. I was letting the beautiful women know to watch out.
Oh, okay.
I hope you enjoy your
Makes more
stay,
sense now.
and I will stay on the airstrip should you need a quick way out.
Very much appreciated. We might
Not
just...
burning.
Land. The bouncies.
It better not be bouncing for how much I'm paying.
It bounced once on contact.
Whoa!
And you're not even paying. Your dead husband is.
Oh my god.
Not dead yet.
Okay, alright,
Oh, God.
blow the belt, calm your shit.
He pulls up to a nice and gentle stop. Gets the stairs down for you guys and everything. And of course, like the handshakes and the thank yous. And as this was a privately chartered, he made so much money flying from Egypt to Mexico.
Fine.
Then he will go back up onto the plane and hang out in the event that you guys need to get away again. He drives it over to a hangar so it can be refueled. That way it's ready to go at a moment's notice.
Fantastic.
He does not seem content to want to go into the city of Tijuana.
Do we know where to start looking for this Lydia?
I mean, a couple of you guys are well connected. You could maybe put some feelers out.
I would like to do that.
You put out feelers for Lydia, and you get right away quite a few texts of like selfies of Lydia, like this Lydia, like, oh my god, her, like man, I remember this one time in Mexico, and like all kinds of feedback. Killian, give me a perception check.
I'm gonna start sending responses, basically saying, as much as I'd love to hear about this later.
Natural 20.
The pictures that are popping up on Jolie's phone, that's the girl that was being sacrificed in the vision.
Yeah, we gotta find her right now, like right now.
I assure you, I am trying my darndest, darling.
Jolie, that's the girl from my vision.
Which one?
But he knew she was in trouble.
This one, right here. This one points at her phone at the picture of her.
You mean, yeah, okay, I understand you mean that she's the one in your vision, but which part of your vision?
I'm being sacrificed.
Okay. I'm gonna start texting real quick. Just, I would love to hear about that later, but I really need to know where she is right now. Just copy and pasting to literally everybody.
You get a text message from a number you don't know. It's not saved in your phone. And
Okay.
it is a drop of an address on a map here in Tijuana.
I'm gonna Google the phone number.
Okay. You Google the phone number. It's a Google number. It's linked to a tower off Tijuana, Mexico.
Any names on the number?
Nope.
I'm gonna forward that phone number to some of my connections to see if anybody recognizes it.
You get a text back from Lucas.
Okay.
Like, why are you in Tijuana?
I'm not even gonna respond to it. Is anybody
Still looking over her shoulder. God, you talked to that asshole?
I talk to a lot of people. Look, the more people you know, the better. What? Why do you think he's an asshole?
What's his last name?
What's his last name?
Thorson.
Thorson.
Yeah.
That doesn't automatically make him an asshole.
The AC are assholes.
Not all of them.
Debatable.
I mean, if you have personal beef with him, I would be willing to listen. But if you're just assuming based on a pantheon, no, sir, we don't do that here.
Get
I'm gonna
another.
go back to texting.
Yeah, you get another text from Lucas. It's like, so that's Miguel.
Who's Miguel?
Miguel is possibly one of the strongest Scions on this planet.
I'm gonna need a little bit more information because he just sent me a drop ping and I need to know if it's safe.
He's not a fighter.
Wonderful, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later, darling. I'm gonna send, or I'm gonna Google Maps the ping to see where exactly it goes to.
It goes to some kind of, like, it looks like a store.
What kind of store?
Like from like Google Maps, it like from above, it looks just like a grocery store.
All right, so I've got a lead. It's from a guy named Miguel. I don't know if any of y'all know him.
Miguel, yeah. Miguel is going up to my notes. Give me a second. Out of character. Miguel is the son of Tolak.
And for us not so smart people,
He's the leader. Miguel is the leader of the group known as the Stormbringers. It is a themed group that deals with problems, and they all have storm-based powers, including Miguel.
Okay. Well, he sent me this ping, and I'm assuming he has information, so we should probably head that way. Is there anything like Uber or anything like that?
There's
available
taxis.
here? Okay, cool. I'm gonna.
You can rent like a limo, a good SUV, so on and so forth from the airport.
Oh, I'll just rent an SUV then.
Yep. As you guys are walking down the airstrip, it's like when you landed, it was a nice, clear sky. Like sunshine, wonderful warm temperatures, everything. Over the past like 5 minutes, like the sky's gone completely dark in storm clouds. And the gentle feel of rain just starts like suddenly cascading down onto the airfield.
I'm gonna send a message back to that number that I don't have saved, that I now have saved as Miguel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say, can you please not? We're on our way.
You get no response.
Does the weather change at all?
Not at all. It doesn't rain harder, but it also does not stop raining.
I'm gonna pick up my speed a little bit since it's raining.
Throw your jacket over your head.
I'm just standing there with my shoulders hunched. The only thing that can cover me are my books, and I'm not sacrificing.
Oh, I imagine you're like covering your books. Like,
So-
no.
So you guys in your lives have all like probably run through a storm, so on, so forth, etc. This storm just seems almost unnecessarily oppressive. Like, your movement is slowed as you run through it. You can't see more than like maybe 20 feet ahead of you.
I'm gonna buy an umbrella from inside the airport.
As you're wandering around the airport, you'll hear a couple of the locals. I don't think Jolie speaks Spanish. Jolie doesn't speak Spanish, right? Okay. They're clearly talking, and it's like frustrated, like words, etc., etc., etc. Let me find his fucking name again.
Be able to make anything out? If they're speaking upset, I'd be a little curious.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna grab a big one.
And you are able to. Anybody who has Spanish or has magic powers that allows them to understand languages. These guys are straight up complaining. And just like, well, there goes Tlaloc again, just raining on everybody's day, making everything miserable. Adios mio, rain god.
Or before heading out into the deluge, Killian like reaches into his bag, swaps his normal coat for a long, like almost like a duster style, but it looks like two coats sewn together, adding a longer portion to the bottom. And he just pulls up a hood and just has the crow sitting on his shoulder. Very edgy, very death god.
What an edge lord.
Crow does not ride on your shoulder.
Still mad at me?
He lands on. He rides on Akila's back as she is hunched over, protecting her books.
Is his wings spread out to stop the rain?
Say what?
Hell,
Is his wings spread out to stop the rain?
No.
I gotta check.
I'm gonna offer the crow some more popcorn. Not popcorn, but pop chips.
He does not
In the
take
rain?
any.
I'm not holding out there for like an hour, Jolie. I'm not gonna get soaked. Okay.
Is
This
your
quick.
bird okay? Seems. Oh god, mad? Who seems mad?
Probably still upset he was used as a shield.
I'll hold If I'm like hunched over, if I like hold my hand out underneath me, it's like a silent invitation to land there instead.
He will go there,
Okay.
out of the rain, protected like your books.
Yeah.
Does not shake off so as to be rude and get you wet from below.
It is partly out of sympathy, but it's mostly because Akila doesn't want those talons digging into her shirt.
That's fair. That's fair. Either way, he accepts your gracious offer.
That's a very Aquila way of thinking.
It's like, my shirt, though.
Yeah.
You get in the SUV, and who's driving?
I'll drive.
Give me a vehicle.
Oh, I don't have to drive, do I? I don't know, do I? Oh, I do! A little bit.
You're good. You're fine. Everything's all right. Sucks driving in this storm, though. And you follow the GPS, and eventually you're out front of a butcher shop.
I don't like the looks of this. But it's the only lead we have.
Mm-hmm.
As of the moment.
Do you and Keela want to stay in the car?
I'm not sure that's a great idea either.
No, it's not, but, you know, I'm accommodating.
I mean, I appreciate you. I'll come in, and I feel like Akila's magic book thing's kind of, you know,
My what?
your magic book that shoots the stuff.
My tome.
Yes. I've seen it. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll park and turn the car off.
Nice. And which map would be most suitable for this?
You mean the maps?
I didn't build a butcher shop map.
Well, maybe you should have brought us to a butcher store.
Well, I'm sorry. I've got the map for where you're supposed to go after this. Jeez. You know what? Gotta clear things. We'll just reuse this for now.
We can pretend that's a butcher shop, sure.
Yeah. A world of imagination.
It's the best I got, guys, okay?
Pretend that the cars are tables with blood all over them.
Yeah.
And then the guns are actually knives.
Sure.
And everything on the walls is just hanging meat. Would you guys like to, for those who are a bit more paranoid, maybe give me some investigative rolls?
Along with that, I would where's it? I'm gonna use that too.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I need a body count.
That's fair. There are 3 perfectly healthy humans in this butcher shop. Or, well, they're very vibrant and lively souls and bodies and stuff. Very healthy. Very great. There's about 8 that are in the condition of dying. And there's a couple people that are severely hurt. They're all underneath, though, in the basement. And as you guys go wandering around through the butcher shop, there's a couple of also live people that you come across as you come in range. They're just like look at all of you and it's like something Spanish. Essentially, it's like, for those of you that understand Spanish, it's like, can we help you?
I'm gonna send a text to that number and just say, I'm here. Where are you?
In the back.
Okay. Well, would you like to come explain to these people that we need to go to the back of their store?
In the Discord Scion channel, there are pictures of NPCs and whatnots. Luna steps out from behind the plastic curtains. There's her makeup choice is a little weird. Like she's a gorgeous, beautiful woman, but like there's just like one like red streak going from her forehead like down to her chin. Looks a bit wet for normal makeup.
I don't think that's makeup. Can I investigate this quotation marks makeup?
Sure.
Just because I
Oh, right. Investigation rolls. Hey, Fid, some of the things hanging up on the wall, that doesn't look like animal body. That looks like potentially a people body. That's weird.
Using using my fuck, I can't. It's not the right thing I want to do. Would I be able to use your stuff, my stuff, to send a text to everybody without being outright obvious about it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna just send a text to everybody here, kind of explaining, hey, there are human bodies or not animal bodies, possibly human bodies, hanging up and around here. This is not a safe space, I don't think.
Since I'm already texting on my phone, clearly, I'll just respond and be like, I think I might have pointed that out already, but I appreciate the update.
I did not check my phone.
No
Neither.
phones. No phones, only notebooks.
We're on a mission.
Goodness me.
And you said you were going to roll to investigate the makeup?
Yeah, I would also like to, just because I do makeup constantly, would know. Ish.
Like, oh, that's a little clumpy and liquidy. He's like, I don't get what the look or vibe she's going with. Fid, that chick is wearing blood on her face. She smiles brightly, beautifully, and is like, friends, cousins, welcome. Please. I'm like, oh, we lost someone. Dolly's in charge of game again.
It's me. I'm here.
And everybody's alive again. You guys win.
Game over.
Thanks for
I'm going to text Jolie since I know she's the only one that looked at their phone. That is fresh kind of blood on her face.
I'll respond. I thought it looked a little clumpy. But Jolie will visibly pale a little. Knowing that that's blood and that there's actual not animals on the wall, I would like to make a fortitude save.
Sure.
Being
Who you are.
I am.
15's your average success threshold. That's fine. You can blow or not blow. It's up to you.
We'll keep it together for now.
Okay.
Just barely. But we'll
Just-
keep it together.
Just Jolie look visibly disturbed at the moment.
And probably pale as fuck. And
Yeah.
Is there a bucket or anything nearby?
there's so many buckets in here.
Do
I'll
not.
just not walk over and
Blood?
grab one and hold it.
Is this bucket full of blood, Mateo?
I mean, at some point,
that's
it
a good
probably
question.
definitely was.
Is it a clean bucket?
No.
Fuck. Is there a garbage can, like something they just throw away, like their gloves or something that wouldn't be that bad?
Not that you can see.
Like a customer garbage can.
No.
Let's say that.
Nope, no garbage for customers.
Would you like to retract your task?
Yeah, once I see the bucket, I'm gonna look at it and be like, nope.
What? I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting, but it's so lovely to meet you. My name is Jolie.
She'll step forward and offer her hand. Luna.
I'll take the hand.
Yep.
And I would like to use that to just get a feel of her desires.
1 second. Not Lydia. Her name's Luna. Silly Mateo typing powers.
They're both L's. It's understandable.
Exactly. All right. I believe 30 beats the DC.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's fine.
That was a good roll. Yeah, it was. She takes your hand, offers it a slight squeeze. No idea that you tried to do anything, apparently. But you also get nothing off of her.
That's fine. I'll give it like the ittiest bittiest of squeeze back.
Luna, I am one of the few Scions that reside here in Tijuana.
You know, looked at the people in here.
The second Luna came out, they all just seemed to just be standing there like they're in a trance.
Okay.
Sometimes it's easier to have more open, honest conversation, and it's easier for the normal mortals not to have to hear it. So she'll gesture.
Are they okay though?
Oh, they're perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
These ones are.
You want to expand on that?
That is not my place. I am not in control of this syndicate. She'll hold the curtain for you guys.
I'm gonna look to Laurel.
Laurel will just step through.
Gillian is hot on her heels.
Is anybody not going to the back?
I freaking hesitate, but I would say I am caboose if nobody else is last.
And it'll be between you or Yuki, probably, given Yuki's predilections for how to do things.
Yeah.
But
All
there's
right, cool.
definitely
You guys make your way out into the back. And now it's just meat processing. There's like everything you'd expect of a shitty Mexican butcher shop there. And as you round a corner, there's a suit jacket kind of thrown over a chair. Wait.
Does it smell like anything? Because meat processing smells.
Oh yeah, it smells like blood and guts and animal and...
Fuck.
Are there more signs of human remains back here?
Not currently as you're making your way there. Evens or odds, Jolie?
Odds.
Always odds. Blech!
I'm throwing up. I will see if there's some sort of sink or bin close to me.
Yep.
I'll go throw up at that.
There is for sure a sink for you to go throw up in. And as you guys like the sink right there at the corner that I was just, because we bring it together. Like there is a guy. He finely pressed white suit jacket off over a chair. His sleeves of his blue colored powder blue shirt rolled up. If you're in the Discord, you could go to the Scion channel and see a picture of Miguel. Standing there, his hair tied back, and he is just forearm deep into the chest of a person. And you see him, like, with the heart.
Okay, I'm gonna see that and throw up.
Vader's gonna, like, not instantly do it, but, like, hesitantly, like, pull the hair back and be like, probably not to look, best not to look.
¿Qué pasó,
Laurel is definitely looking.
amigos?
Whip my head around and pretend to study something else in the room.
So I guess some of my friends are squeamish.
Sets the heart down on a plate that's on the table. I can
Much
wait for lunch. That's fine.
What are you doing?
Up again.
Shakes his hand off. Doesn't wash it. Just flick, flick, flick. Getting like the gooey bits off.
Vader's now struggling and not throwing up as well.
He says something in Spanish for those of you that, well, not Spanish. It's something older. Like, says something to Luna. Aquila, you're the only person who's going to understand what they say.
Yep.
So I just like, I love fucking with the other pantheons. Like, oh my god, it's blood. Oh no, ew. That one's throwing up. Ah! Welcome, my friends, to Tijuana.
You know,
I am.
character. When you were telling me about these characters before we started, this is not at all what I imagined this would be.
Good. Me llamo Miguel. Like, you are clearly Jolene DuPoint Fetter. Lovely to meet you. Suncat lady. And I don't know the rest of you, sorry. But I am Miguel, child of Fulak, soon to be God of Rain.
Soon to be. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's been a long and arduous journey. As I'm sure you all can relate, it's something we all strive for.
You have clearly done some work.
So much work.
And what is this accomplishing for you? I like gesture to the gore.
He said it was lunch.
Well, the heart is lunch. But this, all of this, different pantheons require different things. My traditions are steeped in the need of blood.
I see. And everybody's frozen for like a second.
No, everybody's moving on my end.
We all can feel still though.
Everybody is really still right now though.
My internet.
We're on edge, man.
If you don't move, he can't see you.
For a second.
I'm gonna turn the sink on, use it to wash my mouth out a little bit, wash my hands, and then turn it off, and then kind of just like wipe my hands off and just.
When you go to before you go to wash your mouth out, Killian stops you, reaches into his jacket, and pulls out a flask, and says, "This will at least make it sterile. Don't drink the water."
Well, that is just rude and a little racist.
I didn't.
Nothing against you, but we're in the back of a butcher shop in Tijuana, Miguel.
This is my clean butcher shop. I don't know what you mean.
Jolie, are you gonna stop puking long enough to do the talky talk, or am I going in for this?
I'll take the flask from Killian, use it to rinse my mouth out, gag a little bit, and then
Right, Pierce?
hand it back to Killian. What is in it? I'm guessing alcohol.
It's whiskey.
Cool.
It's good whiskey though. It's the whiskey from the plane. He refilled his flask.
Just swish, Jolie. It's fine.
I will swish, and I will spit it out. So, I apologize. This isn't my my forte. No disrespect meant or anything.
Oh no, we're used to this reaction. It's fine. It's fine. Please come sit. Gestures to a chair next to the table.
Laurel will go and sit.
You know, honestly, I can say I've seen worse.
That's sad to hear.
He sits down.
I've seen worse.
He sits down with Laurel.
I should introduce myself, Miguel. I am Killian of the Tuatha.
Good to meet you, Killy.
I'm gonna wait to see if the others introduce themselves.
Is there a dark corner Yuki can stand in?
Oh, there's all kinds of dark corners.
I'll be in a dark corner.
Doing Yuki things.
Um,
Yuki, you get a small sense of like, this place isn't so bad. And then it's like, that's my mom talking. Shut up.
I am Akila, the daughter of Thoth of the Sejet Pantheon.
Oh, Lord of Scribes.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And, I'll do a little wave, because I'm assuming he's got blood on his hands, right?
The bits are off the hand, but there is still blood on it, yes.
No, little wave. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, there's not like a... Okay, never mind. Never mind.
What are we looking for?
Like how in Shadowrun we have, not fortitude, but like composure. You have a composure roll. I was gonna check that real quick. It's fine.
Gotcha.
It's fine.
Oh, hey, a random harm has been redeemed. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that was real specific there.
Random
How
harm.
rude and uncalled for.
All right, Laurel, take an injury.
As I pull a knife, I accidentally sat on.
Yep.
Think this one's yours. Ow.
Oh, not mine. I don't need them.
I guess it's mine now.
It's gonna look a fit in his nice white shirt. I'm like, be careful where you step.
Doesn't matter what I step, it matters what I touch.
Which would involve you stepping.
Not all movement requires stepping.
I would hate for something bad to happen to your nice shirt.
What about your
Is he lying? Is he lying?
No.
Okay.
The man respects nice clothes, clearly.
Clearly.
Got so defensive there.
Thank you.
Is he
and
fucking lying to me about my shirt? I'll fight him.
Yeah. And I am Fid of Son of Athena.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't think any of you were still kicking.
He has a bit longer.
Ah, well, good.
Did you mean specifically his pantheon or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially the Scions.
I was just asking.
What do you mean by or, Hildy?
What do I mean by
Nothing.
what? Oh.
I just wasn't sure how specific he was getting.
Right. And Killian, make sure you're paying attention for this part. It's like, don't worry about it. Whatever will be, will be.
Does it sound like the same?
It's exactly the same voice.
I'm gonna do a double take and I'm gonna look at him. Does he look like the big guy from my vision?
Maybe. Like, there's some similarities. He doesn't exactly look like it. He puts his hands together, making sure not to, touch his shirt or let things drip down onto his white pants.
I'll just respond, c'est la vie, Mansoir.
The language of love.
I swear, every time.
What did she say?
Such is life, sir.
Okay.
So, is Lydia present?
Lydia is currently indisposed.
What is we kind of need some information from her.
That's going to be hard to get to her.
Why?
I've put her in a safe place.
Can I insight check?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He didn't lie. He put her in a safe place.
Is she in a safe place alive?
Currently.
So, you know she's in danger.
Absolutely. Her and her bullshit little greedy, selfish little group went fucking around, and now they're finding out.
What did they fuck around with?
Not here. I will tell you the tale, but we're going to change locations. That way you're all less on edge.
I mean, I'm fine.
You're fine.
Sure.
She's throwing up. He's a little pale. One of you's just hanging out in the corner. No idea what happened in that corner 40 minutes ago, but that's fine.
That's
I
so
don't
normal.
mind that much.
I'm gonna go find a different corner.
There we go.
Now, 20 minutes ago.
Fuck off.
And this one keeps looking underneath us, which means he sees what's underneath us.
Okay. Well, Laurel
You're
will stand
very
up.
perceptive.
I am. Not all gods are about violence and war and bloodshed. Sure, all of mine are about blood at least. But
Didn't you have your hand pulling someone's heart out a minute ago?
effortlessly,
Probably joking.
non-violently. I could do other
Why?
things
Because
with.
they were already dead?
I've seen your special face now, Yuki. There's no room for judgment here.
Thank you, Tiny Game Mob, for the resub. I love you.
Oh. I don't think it's so much about judgment as calling out hypocrisy a little
Hypocrisy.
bit.
What violent actions? Was there a struggle? Is this man tied down? Are there bruises? Did I harm him? He willingly gave himself to a greater purpose and greater cause in our religion. And I find it ghastly that people that also come from other gods would judge tradition.
I'd like to point out that you're saying
Tradition is wrong.
gave his life for your god, but he gave his life for your lunch, it seems like.
It is one and the same.
Did he willingly come offer to be your sacrifice?
Yes.
For
I'd
your
like to point out, I literally said like 2 hours ago, if the cause was right, I would do the same thing for my pantheon. So I've got no horse in this race. I get it.
I'm not saying that it's not respectable to sacrifice yourself for your gods. I'm not. However, if you're sacrificing yourself for your god to eat at lunch, that seems a little...
God's gotta eat.
Well, it doesn't matter what we think. It is their tradition for their pantheon, therefore we must respect it. I would prefer not to stare, but do
Thank
as
you,
will.
Aquila, daughter of Thoth. I could do other
done with
things.
moral outrage?
I could
We
do
done.
other things with these hands than remove organs. If any of you would like an experience.
I swear. If you...
I just wanted to point out that violence doesn't mean there has to be a struggle. It just means physical force. to
Okay. You
harm
know
or
what?
kill,
I'm just
but-
glad she's not hitting on him. Anyone else? Show of hands?
Bob?
Me?
Still waiting.
I'm happy to
Anyway, where else can we go to talk?
Well, I can wrap up here. Luna, she runs a very, very swank bar lounge singers, cocktails, things of that nature. More relaxed atmosphere, way less bloodshed.
That sounds quite nice.
Very
Yeah,
well.
cocktails.
Well then, Luna, could you give them the address to your establishment?
If you don't mind texting it to me, GPS in the car. You got my number.
Luna just smiles, like reaches into her clutch, pulls out a phone, and just like waits for your number.
You already text my number. You have it.
Luna will look at Miguel. Miguel will be like, okay, fine, we'll do it the hard way. My phone's in my jacket, Luna.
Can I just do my things to put the number in there?
Sure.
Soon as we get out of here there. Do your stuff, my stuff.
Yep. That's fine. Totally able to get into their phone.
There, the number's there. Please just text her so we can get her out of here.
Jolie, you'll get a text of an address. It's a couple blocks away.
Wonderful. We'll see you there. I'm gonna turn around and walk away.
It was lovely meeting all of you. I look forward to our conversations later. I'll clean up.
That's
Look.
appreciated.
I'll leave and then kind of look back for a second and then keep going. We're going.
And as you guys make your way out of the front, sitting on a bench, like next to the SUV, it's just like a tall, like wall of a man. Killian, this is the guy that you saw beating Laurel to death. Laurel, this is your son friend. Is everybody frozen? Did I lose internet?
His stream is also frozen for me as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
I'm back.
There we
I think
are.
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, good times. Is it
Did the
raining?
stream end?
It is here.
It might be. It got real dark out there.
Well, it's a good thing that I record these and upload them to YouTube, isn't it? Anyways, I don't know how far into my weird stream. Wall of a man. Killian, you recognize this is the guy you saw beating Laurel to death. And Laurel, you recognize this as your son friend.
Oh, on hell.
Laurel! Like, will stand up, like, kind of go to give her a big hug, check to make sure it's okay.
Yeah, he can have a hug.
And then, easily, scoops her.
This doesn't match the scenery of the vision.
Not
that
at
I was
all.
having.
The scenery of the vision you saw was in a temple.
Okay.
Like, spins her a bit, sets her back down on her feet where she was. Is like, hello,
was
son.
almost too much.
Hello, son, kitty.
Hello. Still alive? Good job.
Still here? What brings you to Tijuana? You hate
Bit of-
fun.
I like fun. I was like fighting more.
Well then, you've come to the right place. There's plenty of both.
Excellent. We're actually looking for someone who's indisposed at the moment.
Miguel? I mean, it's lunchtime, but he's usually fine having conversation over lunch.
Well, he was fine having conversation over lunch. My friends were not fine with his lunch.
I understand.
We're going elsewhere. Would you like to tag along? What are you doing out here?
Oh, I don't really jam with all that. I mean, I jam with it, but it brings about, not a good side of me, so I just hang out outside. But yeah, I would happily tag along, show you the sights, show you the good hotels, the places where you won't get kidnapped or attempted raped or drugged or, fun,
Fun.
he said so sarcastically.
I I
don't
think
think-
our version of fun might be a little bit different.
I was trying to be. It was a joke. I failed. I'm sorry. I
You're
apologize.
fine.
It's not fine. I've clearly upset the tiny one.
Is it still raining?
Oh yeah.
Has my umbrella up. Clicks the car doors to unlock. Walks
like-
on.
It's like lets everybody take their spots in the SUV, climbs into wherever he'll maybe fit. And as soon as the doors close, it's like, first things first, any serious conversations you need to have, do not have in the storm. Miguel can hear everything, he can see everything if the rain is touching you.
That makes sense.
So that's a lovely piece of advice that I really appreciate.
He really has kicked it up, hasn't he?
He is so close to becoming the god of rain.
Does it count if it's are on you but not in the rain itself?
I wouldn't be putting my life in danger telling you about Miguel's tricks if he could hear me right now.
Good point.
He's a smart one.
I'm not smart.
When-
I just know danger,
When
which
you
is a
say
kind of
it's
which is a
very
kind of
close-
smart, I guess.
This
I
is
think she was being
Fid.
sarcastic about Fid, not talking
This
about
is Fid. He's the smart one. Son of
Oh.
Athena.
It's good to meet a learned man. I was only trained in how to punch the ever-loving shit out of something, so I am envious and jealous of you.
Don't worry, my mom tried doing the same with me.
I'm really good at punching the shit out of something, though.
Very good. Killian?
How long? How
Yeah.
long have you
Very
known each
good.
other?
Very good at what? Being a sarcastic ass?
No, punching the shit out of things.
Oh. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Fid. I was
Oh,
deep in contemplation.
This is a very interesting group of Scions.
Apparently,
turns the
everyone's
car
very
on,
rough
starts
sleep.
driving.
And we're going to take our first and only break of the night here. And we're back! Guys, welcome back to Scion. Here we are, doing Scion things. We're riding in an SUV, going to places. Life is good.
Hashtag God stuff.
Gonna do some hashtag God stuffs. God stuff right now involves a mystery surrounding a lovely scion by the name of Lydia. Hashtag God stuff. You know, there's an emote for that. There it is. Thanks, Pierce.
I wanted to type it.
That's fair.
He just wants to flex his emotes.
Right? They're good emotes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him.
All right. So I believe, Killian, you were about to ask a question when I called for the break.
Yeah, I can't remember his name now. It's been like 10 minutes and I already forgot it.
Angelica? The big
Yeah,
guy in
turned
the
over.
thing? Or Miguel, the Lord of Rain?
The big guy in the van with us.
That would be Angelico.
I turned to Angelica. When you say he's really close to becoming the god of rain, what would you say he probably needs to accomplish that?
One more trial, as well as, I don't know, maybe 5 more hearts?
Including one maybe very powerful heart?
No?
Okay.
Why? Okay.
I don't know.
But you
I
do
feel
know,
like-
that was a very pointed question. You know something.
I know a lot of things. Including, like...
I'm guessing you're doing that on him.
Yes.
Keep talking. I can talk and read.
So you say 5 more hearts, but I feel like something like this, to really, to ascend, you would need a catalyst. Like, trials and sacrifices are good, but there's got to be something.
No, it's like literally, it's the same thing as everything. Like, the more you do, the more, I believe some of the younger Scions call it #God stuff. The more of that gets done, it's like, now granted, like, you can't like say like go from demigod to god by like doing something that allows you to become a demigod. It still has to be great danger and has to be massive effort and personal sacrifice and things like that. But like, no, it doesn't have to be like defeat a titan or something like that. That's something you have to do after you become a god. I mean, stave off a cataclysm? Sure. Is able to capable just by observing them. GM can make an insight check for you against the target's deception. Okay, so red die is deadly. Black die is unhitable. This is... And then we look at the stats on their things. Because this is all supposed to be private. Deception for Angelico. Insight for Fid. 15 versus 6. Okay. Let's see here. His attack abilities are higher than Fid. His defense abilities are higher than Fid. His punch-ins have a rating of 16, as does his grab. His throwing has a thing of 11, and you know that he can make himself stronger if he needs to. So when he says it's really good at punching shit,
ain't no joke.
He means it.
Okay. Noted.
Yes. Maxed out, redeemed to hydrate. I have my Fuji apple water here, just ready for somebody to make me drink it.
Fancy.
Don't knock it. This shit's delicious.
Are you abandoning Propel?
I have no, I still have some propels. Sometimes I gotta be fancy though. I'm a fancy boy.
Anyway.
So, where did he put Lydia?
He put Lydia temple. Far away.
We need her. Project.
You're gonna have to take that up with Miguel.
Do you know why he put her at the temple?
Because they unleash some darkness that's hunting them.
Yeah, we're trying to stop it, but we have questions.
You know, Laurel, you know me. You know that they don't tell me nothing outside of what to hit.
Can I insight check that?
You absolutely can. He's telling the truth. He has a rough idea maybe which temple it could be, but he doesn't know for sure because they don't tell him things. He is purely their muscle enforcer. Because remember, Miguel's not a fighter.
How long does it take to get to the place that they GPS'd me?
Oh, like from here at the butcher shop, it's literally like a 10-minute drive. But we need to get you settled. What are you thinking for accommodations? Where can I help you guys? Like, I'll tell you if you pick a place, like if it's a bad part of town, good part of town.
Whatever the nicest place that you have is.
Pulls out his phone. Price range? Must be nice. Okay, and like he'll like do like the phone tappy thing to like share the information with you. There you go. This is a good place. Very, very big. It is straight up a freaking mansion. It's on like an Airbnb. It's like very nice place, good part of town, good perimeter fence, good defenses. You'll see everything coming for you if something were to be coming for you.
But do they have a nice tub?
Oh yes, like scrolls through the pictures for you, like giant. Like you could fit like maybe at least 3 bodies in that tub with you.
I might just.
Oh, okay. Good. Again, must be nice.
You want to get groceries delivered?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Starving.
You didn't eat on the flight? I heard planes, like, give you, like, meals. I got you. You know what? Best tacos. Best tacos in Tijuana. Let's go.
Well, we're going to this club. They probably have food there.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Tacos sounded kind of good.
Jolie, what's the address you gave us?
Has Yuki ever even had a taco?
No, I'm very interested.
Jolie,
I've always had a
held the
curiosity.
address. Maybe he has an opinion of where we're going.
I'm sorry?
Give him the address in case he has an opinion on where we're going.
No, if you're going to Luna's Club, it's a very swank, very snazzy place. I hope you have good clothes. Like, just so you know you don't stand out. It's like the best club in all of Tijuana.
But it's not really safe to talk there.
I mean, it's safe to talk there.
I don't think we have time to go change. I think we're going straight there.
Well, I
think
can
that
tell
was-
you Miguel's
how
not
long-
going straight there.
I must have got my wires crossed then. I guess we can head on and...
The club doesn't even open until like 7 o'clock at night.
I see.
It's a shame it's raining. We could have gone to the beach.
Yeah, ever since the whole Feder thing, like he's been very much like not protecting, not trusting like anybody that's not family.
What do you mean?
Some god guy that Lydia sometimes hooks up with was convincing him and his entire group to change the world. Shake things up a little bit, and in doing so, they unleash something that they shouldn't have. At least that's what I'm told. It makes the last shadow thing me and you fought, Laurel, makes that like look like a kitten. And I'm not saying that as like the joke for you that we sometimes exchange. It's like literally like it's like this darkness is bad darkness.
Does it turn people to stone?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Something they let out turns people to stone. And by
Lydia,
people, I mean us.
Lydia was freaking out. She said she was close to finding a cure for like the poison, but
Did she?
I don't know. Miguel took her to temple to continue work in a safe place.
Well, we need that information that she's got, so hopefully we can talk to Miguel tonight.
I'm sure you will. If Miguel said he's going to be somewhere, he'll be somewhere.
Oh, I didn't think he wouldn't be there. I just don't know how forthcoming he'll be with his information.
I mean, Lydia's like a little sister to him, and he's a very protective older brother.
Is she? Because I kind of got the feeling that he was going to hurt her.
Oh no, that's just Miguel's vibe. Technically,
Yeah,
that's like
but-
all of our vibes, because, you know, the whole like blood sacrifice to be powerful thing.
I see. Okay. Well,
No, he wouldn't hurt Lydia unless, like, it saved the world.
where did you say those tacos were?
Oh! So keep going down this block a little way, and then you're going to Hangar Right, and there's going to be like a little shitty taco stand. It's like best tacos in Tijuana. It doesn't look like much, but I assure you, best tacos. Hands down, bar none.
I'm gonna look at Killian. So I know you're good at healing people. Or can you, if we get something?
Not my forte. I'll know if you get something, but
Where
yo,
is
you know
the...
if you know if they got lingua torta?
Of course they got lingua torta. Come on, come on, my treat, my friends, come on.
Very well.
Laurel's helping out to get some tacos. We're not. She still has her appetite.
He buys so many tacos.
I've always been told that you can only get good lingua in Mexico, and I've never been here before, so I'm finally gonna get to try it.
My friend, we are about to blow your mind. Comes it back into the SUV with sack of tacos since it's not safe to eat out in the rain. Okay.
We'll continue driving to the mansion.
The mansion. So,
Did your stream just... Hang on.
probably. The internet's being weird.
Okay.
I mean, it's fine for me.
Okay, it's stopped on my phone for a second. I just wanted to make sure. It's back, I think. Maybe.
So you came all this way for Lydia? I mean,
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, so many people come for Lydia. But,
We were instructed to find Lydia if something ever happened to Michaela, one of her...
oh,
Yeah,
Snake
whatever,
Girl?
at least.
Snake Girl? What happened to Snake Girl?
She's
Pat's
dead.
the rucksack.
Adios mio. Closes
We're
rucksack.
hoping to get
Just,
to...
you two guys don't even need insight. Just sad. Just sad now. Hands the rucksack back over.
We were hoping to get to Lydia. So I guess
Before
she
this
can
happens
fix
to
it.
her? I mean,
So she can fix it before this happens to her.
can you fix something broken like that? Like she's
fine,
like
though.
she's there and she's there.
Do not know, but we have to try.
Glue it back together, right?
What happens if she fixes her and then she just falls apart?
Well, then we will know, won't we? That would actually be a pretty bad sign for most of that guy's pantheon. Pointing to Fid. So,
Oh, you're with the Dodecatheon. I heard like bits and pieces. I'm sorry, man.
Roll with them. I'm confident in that.
Confident in what?
That we will solve this issue and restore it to what it was previously.
Yeah, well, what Miguel says tends to usually be right. What will be, will be. So, hopefully. The last part's my add-on to the tagline.
What is on the tacos, by the way? Off topic, but I'm curious.
Cheese, Like, and not like shredded like American, like clumps of cheese.
That
Meat.
cotija.
Meat, corn tortillas.
Nice.
The end.
I'll give a piece of cheese to the crow.
Ah! What's happening now? Oh, okay.
I was
Just
being judged.
Just the usual post-break shit talking in the Scion channel. Got it.
I told you I'm taking us to the mansion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll pull up and I'm like, hi. Does all the translating for you. And it's like, needs your phone, show confirmation code. It's like, all right, and yeah. Gracias. And gate opens, unfurls onto large plot of land mansion.
I'll go park and then
Cul-de-sac and then into the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
He'll like sit on the steps outside and be like,
Well, Laurel will sit out there with him.
yeah.
I'm going inside and I'm taking a bath.
Hell yeah, you are. You haven't had a chance to bathe since before the underworld.
It's disgusting.
It's very gross. What are the rest of you doing?
How many bathrooms are in the mansion?
Like 8?
Nice.
It's
Yeah,
Definitely gonna
mansion.
bathe.
It's
I'm not gonna take my time for a bath.
Quick shower.
Yeah, quick
Change of
shower.
clothes.
The club doesn't open till 7. Don't judge me. We have time.
Jolie has to get herself ready for club night, okay?
I'm gonna like prop open a book outside of. I'm gonna shower, but I'm gonna like prop a book open outside the shower so I can at least be productive while I'm cleansing.
Nerd!
Is there technology in and around my room?
Oh, yeah, there's like
with the light
TVs, all speakers, all that stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna text Killian. Does white noise help you sleep normally? Slash
Does it?
peacefully?
Doesn't respond immediately.
Not sure how to answer this. Or if he
It's
wants to.
It's like a solid 5 minutes. Versus not normally. Sends another text message. Do you think we can order a weighted blanket in Tijuana?
I'm gonna check because I'm taking a bath, so obviously I can check.
I'm like, hold on.
I mean,
Make-
yes, we can also get it heated if you want it to be. Would that help?
If you're trying to get me to have a vision, I can't say it'll happen, but I'm going to need a 30-pound weighted blanket, half a bottle of whiskey, and a completely dark room.
Not necessarily for vision, just I assume your sleep is often disturbed by visions, and it might help you to just have a normal sleep, was my thought.
Aww.
You usually wake up in distress after visions, and
It's trying to make friends.
you might enjoy a sleep without them. Or meditation for recouping, different people, different flavors.
I only get them when they're necessary.
Yes, Jolie, you were able to find a weighted blanket, by the way.
Matt, I'm going to use fly apart, and I'm gonna make like a thing that either produces white noise of kind of like a static, or like I don't want to do rain.
Gonna break some stuff.
Now.
Break some stuff from the rental to make a new thing. Got it.
Yep. To make like noises, whether it's ocean noises or it kind of like the alarm clock kind of thing where you can rotate through a couple different noises.
Yes, give him an alarm clock. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. Make sure it ticks really loud.
No, ticking is not involved in this alarm clock. Thank you. No clock features is going to be left on this clock besides the knob of turning for the radio.
It'll take you like maybe 10 minutes. You don't need to make a roll for it, because this is part of your bullshit skill set. So all of you have a bullshit skill set, and I love it. All right, 10 minutes made easy. Akila showers. Yuki, what are you doing in this giant, lavish mansion?
I took a quick shower, and I decided to walk around and explore. Do I see anything of interest?
Everything's interesting to you. Like, you've never seen half of the stuff in here before. You're used to living in like small house shack in the woods far away from civilization, and now it's just like, I could fit like 30 of my homes in this place. People live here? Taco.
This is eating tacos that I let somebody pick out for me because I had no idea what I was doing.
Right. Yuki's living her best life.
Oh yeah, Yuki's just in awe of everything. I'm walking around touching everything.
Oh, it just dawned on me that you miss this for like pretty much like every week. Like, it dawns on you as like you're standing around saying, I wonder what my family's doing. And it's just like, so everybody keeps talking about some dude named William Fetter and his group. And like, like this Lydia girl is part of the group. That's why you're here in Mexico this time. There was Michaela, who was part of the group because she's in the bag and she got attacked by that shadow guy out in Egypt. It just clicks with you that Jin Su is also one of the people that is talked about being part of William's group.
I'm gonna go find Killian.
You find Killian in the kitchen wearing jeans and a green and black flannel, much like the one I'm wearing right now. Shirt fully unbuttoned, making food.
Because the tacos weren't good enough for him.
Nope, still hungry, needs to eat a bunch. Fun fact that no one's seen yet, his entire upper torso, including down his arms because he has the sleeves rolled up, is just an intricate knotwork of tattoos. Celtic in origin. No,
it's weird. Your shirt seems to be buttoned to me.
Killian?
Yeah.
I'm growing a little concerned. My cousin Jin Su is part of this group of Williams.
Oh shit, he is, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't think this is good.
Well, I had a revelation while I was in the shower. I think I could try something that might figure out if he's alive.
Please, it would mean everything to me.
I'm gonna need to sit down for this. I've never done this before. I'm gonna find a nice, comfy chair.
There's plenty.
Close my eyes, both palms up. Look around real quick. Core, I need you to guide me.
Oh, I'll guide you somewhere.
Core, I apologize.
I don't work for you. I work for your mom as a favor. And you hold me out to the sun?
I apologize.
Do I
You
hear
should.
those?
You hear him talking to the bird. Bird squawking.
And the bird is squawking.
Bird squawking. Killian's talking.
What do I have to do to make it up to you?
I haven't thought about that yet. I'm
Killian,
gonna
is
hold this
everything
grudge
okay?
as long as I can.
No, Core's upset because I mistreated him and I was a bad person about it. I'm sorry, but it was a panic reflex.
Oh, so you'll sacrifice me.
Or
Okay.
is
That's
there
fine.
anything? Is there anything I can do for you? This would really be helping me out. I just want to make sure that my cousin is okay. And then you could go back to being mad at him.
What are you even trying to do?
I'm gonna use the new thing.
What new thing?
I'm gonna try to reach out and see if I can summon him.
Oh, yeah.
If he doesn't show up,
Tell
we're
cute
fighting.
Asian, tell cute Japanese girl to open a window for me.
Yuki, can you open a window?
Of course. I'm gonna go to the nearest window. Open
The
it.
bird just flies out the window.
I'm gonna just sit there in the chair with my eyes closed and wait.
Yuki's just gonna be looking around awkwardly.
Yuki, give me a perception check. Okay.
Oof.
Jinsu never comes. Core comes back, is like, he ain't among the dead.
Good news, he's not dead.
Oh, thank God. That's good news, at least right now.
While I'm on this train, can you get Laurel and Aquila?
Of course. Gonna go fetch the girls.
All right, you go to fetch the girls. Laurel, was there a conversation you wanted to have with Angelico, or are you just sitting with them?
Just chilling.
You guys are hanging out, and so there's like, you want to see something cool?
Sure.
I finally learned a power that isn't just punching and being tough.
Oh, what is it?
It's like, he'll like, pick a weapon, any weapon.
Any weapon.
Like any like sword, that kind of stuff. Not like a gun.
Scimitar.
Holds out a hand, like there's a flash of sunlight, and he's holding like sunlight, but it's shaped like a scimitar.
Ooh. That's good.
I finally got something that actually looks like a power. Ha ha!
Angelico. I'm
Right?
happy for you.
It's weird having to learn how to fight with weapons, but you know, I'm getting there.
I can help you if you need a tip or two.
I appreciate that, but you kind of got a lot going on.
Nah. Unfortunately.
You'd think you'd be teaching the other people who don't know how to fight.
Well, some of them don't want to. Some of them I don't think can.
I mean, they don't want
I
to
have a
until
lot
you know
going
you're
on.
not there, and then they're dying.
Well, I guess I'm sticking this mission out, so if they die after I'm no longer around, it's not really my problem.
Sorry, Pierce. I didn't mean to. I didn't know. If it helps, he doesn't have a lucha mask on. Alright, and that's when Yuki's gonna come. But, real quick, Jolie! You're just laying there like, oh, bath. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
When you'll hear, like, the tiniest sound of click-clacks along the tile on the rim of the bathtub.
On the rim?
Yeah, like the giant bathtub has like, it's like set inlaid into like a stone fixture, and like there's like tiles and stone, and you hear like tiny little talon things along like the tile and stone on the around the edge of the bathtub.
I won't freak out, but I will look.
You look, there is a raven sitting there. It only has like one eye.
Oh no.
Well, hello there.
A squawk comes from the other side. There's another raven. This one's missing its other eye.
Yup.
Can I use undisclosed desires on a raven?
Sure. These are actually sentient ravens.
Okay, they gotta make
Just the raven.
Can you click undisclosed for me real quick?
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's okay. One of them makes their save.
Ooh, Jesus.
Jeez.
Lord.
Well, I mean, that's pretty good considering by lore that these ravens in particular.
Yep.
You can't get a read on them.
I don't really speak bird. Apologies.
One of the ravens clearly is checking Jolie out.
Fun. If you're not gonna hurt me, I'm gonna go back to enjoying my bath.
They hop until like they're sitting side by side, left eyes on the left side, right eyes on the right side. And like as like you're looking at them, like your focus kind of goes just the slightest bit out of line. And like in the mirror behind them, old guy, eye patch, gray hair. Say what?
One I've seen before.
You haven't seen him.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no, you did. Yes, same one.
Okay. I'm gonna send a message to Lucas.
Okay. What's your message to Lucas say?
I'm gonna message you.
Okay. You know, I see a lot of things, and I see the outcome of many things. And like, oh, it's talking to me. Great. The reflection in the mirror is talking.
Why'd you call at me if you can talk?
My birds are just vessels. They're not me.
All right, carry on.
Why are you putting my great-grandson in danger?
I don't know what you mean.
You know exactly what I mean, Jolie.
I assure you, I'm not intentionally putting anybody in danger.
I should have fucking Lucas just bring you to Asgard so I know you'll be safe and he'll be safe. Because you're clearly not doing that job on your own.
am in one piece and unharmed, so I don't know what you mean.
Playing with fire.
Aren't we all?
You could have a safe and happy life with us if you just let this William shit go.
You and I both know that I can't do that.
That's a shame. Birds fly off, reflection's gone.
Continues my path.
Yep. Killian, give me a perception check. Oh, man, that vision didn't really work out too good. And it's like 2 new ravens just like bolt out the window. Coming from down the hallway. You never seen those ravens before.
I get up and I'm running.
Running to the direction they came from?
Yep.
Okay. You go straight to the master suite, and laying there in the tub is Jolie.
I do not charge in the room. I bang on the door. Jolie, are you okay?
The door wouldn't be closed.
Oh, I'm standing there. They open the door. Bang, 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 bang.
Yes.
Averting eyes, not trying to be rude.
Yes.
I saw 2 birds fly from this direction. I wanted to make sure they hadn't like pecked you to death or anything.
I'm still quite alive. I'm sure you could tell that, though, you know, being you. But if you wanted to run in here, I'm not complaining.
If you look at him, he is red in the face, like full blush, like.
I'll like pat the tub beside me. There's plenty of room.
There you go, Laurel.
I've got to go do a thing for Akila and Laurel.
See a man about a horse? I've heard that one before. Go on, it's fine.
No, I'm going to summon the dead, and just walks off. Nothing to go with it. Just walks away.
Jolie, you get a text back. Alright. So Yuki, Akila, Laurel? With Killian?
What's the problem?
It's not a problem.
No.
I might have. So I definitely unlocked something new.
Like what?
We could ask Michaela, potentially, herself, about what's going on.
Hey, Michaela! Yeah, she's not answering.
Smart ass. He'll sit in the chair.
Okay.
Look, I'll just show you, and hopefully it works this time. Core, can you get her? Or at least see if she's there.
I don't know, man. Like, if I can, like, I'm not saying this to be a shit, like, over you, what you did to me just the other day, but, like, if I can, it's like, it's gonna come with the price, like, this is, like, not the normal, like, they're dead stuff, like, trying to find this spirit, like, I don't even know if we can find the spirit. But if I do, who's not to say it's with weird shadow stab guy? You want me to get stabbed now?
No. If you go there, and she's surrounded by them and you can't snatch the spirit, just come back and tell me that. Don't put yourself at risk.
You know I'm gonna put myself at risk. The fucking gods and shit are dying. What happens when you get stabbed? What happens when they come for the Morrigan, huh? So for everybody else, you're just hearing angry squawking.
Because I hear angry squawking, I'm gonna get out of the bath and come join the group.
It's like, so no,
Yeah,
if we're doing this, we're doing this. You see a little raven stomp its fucking feet.
I'm gonna kneel next to Core, and I'm gonna hold out my hand. Just palm up.
He's gonna put his beak in your hand, like just like rest it, like.
You know, Core, that you are my best friend, and you have been for years.
I know. You're mine too, even if you are the shitty mortal.
But this could help, and if something could help us without...
Which is why I'm gonna do it. I'm just letting you know, if I don't come back, I love you.
If you don't come back, I will find you, and I will kill anyone in the way.
Fuck it, let's get too sentimental. Silly human stuff. I've been around you guys for too long. Flies out the window.
Sits in the chair.
Little bird tear.
So, does this place have booze?
I'm sure it does. I'll come walking in. Why is there an angry bird squawking?
Yeah.
I got used to that.
Because I'm about to
Killian wants him to do something stupid, I guess.
I'm assuming the bird doesn't agree with your stupid idea then?
No, the bird agrees. The bird just thinks that it's really dumb and could have some consequences.
Like, how long is this going to take?
You see Killian's body seize up. Like, eyes, like, kind of, like, roll into the back of his head. Jaw just, like, hangs. Killian, are you using yourself as a vessel, or are you just communicating with her?
I'm using myself as a vessel.
And then, sharp gasp, Killian's hands instantly, like, going to his chest, just like he's been stabbed.
I'm gonna grab his arm and use my thing to calm him down.
Okay. Killian, make me a will save.
Oh. Would it be Killian, or would it be the person that's possessing Killian?
It is Killian.
For the purpose of this, I will pop the ability in the chat.
That new one of them new powers.
Ask for death powers.
Like you'll like grab Killian's arm, and like a slightly like softer voice than what you're used to coming from Killian. Like looks at you, looks at Laurel's like, she's touching me, I'm not touching her.
I'm pretty sure that was for her other friend, not for you.
What's going on? Or I'm sorry, what's going on?
You got turned to stone, and Lydia is currently inaccessible.
we need to know what's coming after you guys.
Like, looks at Jolie, is like, you don't already know?
Why would we know?
She
You've
married.
been fairly
She
secret.
married the guy that convinced us to do the thing.
Yeah, but he kept his god stuff mostly to himself.
William wanted to change things. And we should have looked more into that rather than just trusting his judgment. Which is weird because normally he's not wrong. Like, I've never seen him be wrong about, like, a prediction of what's going to happen. So I don't know if William just, like, withheld the fact that we were all going to be hunted, or if he honestly didn't see it.
I mean, he's really not that type. I can only assume he didn't see it.
Things are definitely changing, though. Just not for the better.
What did you guys go after, though? What was it? We need as much information as we can get.
He said it was just a pathway. He said it was just a route, and, like, there wasn't supposed to be anything in it. It was just supposed to be a way to walk through the dimensions.
Pathway to what? Where are we going?
The edge of time.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Why the edge of time?
You can see how things are all going to play out. You can alter and change everything. Anything.
What was the point?
William... fuck it, I'm already dead. Whatever. William wanted to shake things up. He no longer believed that the way things worked in the current world were going to continue working and being sustainable. He wanted to bring things back to more older ways, when the gods directly intervened, when there was more worship, kind of like what's happening in Mexico. It's been working in Mexico forever. Why couldn't, say, for example, the Greeks go back to it?
Jesus, probably. That's kind of a big one.
Okay, but all the whys aside, we need to know what it was that came after you.
It was darkness made real. It was large, angry. William called it something, but I can't remember what it was. Then after, like, we got away and we swore we sealed the entrance that we used back up, none of us saw each other since then. Our group broke up. Like, nobody really trusted William anymore. Like, Lydia was just like, I'm gonna go blow off steam, as Lydia do. I threw myself more into project matters. Jinsu said that this was an amazing thing that just happened. But Jinsu always kind of likes a little bit of chaos, so who knows what that means.
Would I be able to use general knowledge about the darkness itself, and that's to see if it matches actually anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Or Titans or anything of that knowledge?
Erebus.
29. Okay. That's the ER one, right?
Yep.
Okay. What? I don't know. Is he Greek or is he?
He's one of the ancient primordial Greeks before Zeus.
Okay. Okay. I can't remember if he was along that pantheon or what pantheon he was with.
Also the father of Thanatos and the three sisters.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Thanatos, definitely.
I think we have a major problem on our hands, guys.
Oh, yeah, you
Why?
think so?
Is it
like-
More than we initially thought.
All that I know is that ever since we opened it up, there's... I mean, it stopped now. That's great, but the ticking... It just wouldn't stop.
It's
Ticking from what, do you know?
The tunnel.
Where's the tunnel?
No. Absolutely not.
It
Look,
doesn't hurt to say it.
it's already
What have you got?
We're not going to go. I'm just curious.
Don't lie to me, Laurel. Come
I
on.
swear.
If you
We will
want us
not
to
go.
fix it, we have to know where it came from.
I mean, fix what? It's killing us.
We could possibly save you and other people. The more information you give us, the easier job we will have. And
That we're not going to do. We just need to know. Where?
Okay.
Off your
not good.
conscience, Michaela.
Killian,
I'm
make
sorry.
me a fortitude save.
Was my character's name said at all? Because my cameras all froze up again.
No.
Okay. I couldn't tell if you said Killian or Aquila. So
Killian, something feels wrong.
In what way?
You feel like you're choking. Like you're drowning. But it's not from water, it's from something more viscous. More physical.
Like
It's
Icor?
like sand is being poured down your throat.
Nope, push her out.
Okay?
I eject the soul.
It's like, and kill it, like, you see Killian kind of like lurch forward and like just like coughing out sand.
Anyone?
Weird side effect.
No, I felt
Grab a
like I
garbage.
was dying.
Grab a short garbage can for the sand.
I'm gonna use treatment. I don't know if he's got any damage to him, but
Water and my bed for like half an hour, please.
I'll offer a hand to help him up.
You need a hand to your bedroom.
Maybe.
I'll
Okay.
take his. I'll take.
You want me to
side of
carry
Joey's
you?
arm. Oh. No.
Sure, Laurel, why not?
What did Laurel ask?
Do you want me to
carry
carry you?
Well,
I'm just
Laurel
gonna
will
put his arm over
absolutely
my
come
shoulder to
carry
help
him.
him down, but you know, carried by a strong, tall woman. No, I'm not gonna deny you of that.
But when they get Killian to the bed, he's gonna lay down, and I'm gonna go tuck my wife into her bed.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna set the noise machine on his bedstand and instruct him that he can turn the dials to have different noises. And kind of give a quick example. Wish him a peaceful sleep. So while Killian's sleeping, we need to have a talk. We can fill him in afterwards.
Okay. Talk about what?
exactly was unleashed? Matt, how much would I know of Erebus?
Erebus. What'd you get on that roll?
Would I know
29.
basic lore or what? Say it again.
Erebus. In Greek religion, the god of dark region of the underworld and the personification of darkness. Erebus is one of the primordial beings in the Greek creation myth. He's the son of chaos. It's also the mother of Erebus' wife Nyx, the personification of night. Is common lore. Erebus.
Okay, would I know
getting
anything
there?
more?
Yes, getting there.
Okay.
Erebus.
I'm just curious. 'Cause
in the Great Titan War, after all was past, Erebus, who had sided with the Titans in an attempt to overthrow Mount Olympus, was banished the same as the Titans. Not so much as his punishment was he was going to be a gatekeeper, a guardian for the worst of the Titans to make sure that they never made their way back. The one he was charged most with, who was banished to the edge of time, was Kronos.
And I would know a little bit about Kronos, right?
Leader of the Titans, father of Zeus.
And time.
I'll be right back.
Or like
Yep.
out of time kind of situation. Okay.
Yep.
I just want to make sure. I know a good portion, but I
Right.
just want to make sure Fid.
Yes,
Fid
Fid
knows.
knows.
Okay. So, the person they released is, we know was a bad dude, but that's an understatement. He's like one of the original primordial deities. Chaos, darkness, all that fun stuff. Also, the supposed father of the sisters. And he was in charge of keeping the other Titans in check. And dealing with that ticking, one of the Titans is Kronos himself. Which, if you're not familiar, is the personification of time. And they definitely are something that might be a little bit of our league for this. Unluckily, seeing as it took a whole pantheon of gods to really put them in their place.
So, what I'm hearing is you want to quit.
No. What you're hearing is we need to be extremely careful and we need to be on point about this. It may not come down to a fight, but more so something else.
What did they use to banish him with? Magic or something?
Would I know any of that, Matt?
Zeus kicked his ass. Zeus and the other gods went to war with the Titans.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they used to banish or hold him at bay, but Zeus, again, the full pantheon of gods, won in the fight, and that's pretty much it. I'm
They're
assuming
probably
the
not
door
a
that they
gilded
opened.
bowl.
Say it again.
Probably not a gilded bowl.
Luckily, probably not, because that'd be an easier one.
You've got plenty of experience making bowls, Fid.
But the door that they probably opened probably had runes or some sort on it to hold them back that they opened, and them just shutting the door didn't just magically put the runes back in place.
No.
So that might be part of the things that we need to do.
Okay.
But
Well,
it
we've
isn't
still got this
just-
science experiment here. Like pointing to the bag of stone. We're already abandoning this one.
Jolie's gonna walk away.
Jolie, You okay?
I'm good. I'll be right back.
Real quick, Jolie, was that "I'm good" a lie in any way, shape, or form?
Not exactly a lie, but also
Not exactly the truth. Okay.
Would it ding on my radar?
Go.
I'll be back. I'm gonna follow Jolie.
No. Sit down.
I'm following Jolie for a second.
I'm gonna go in another room and answer my phone.
What?
Look, now's not really a good time.
If you know you're pregnant, that's been at least a month. You haven't told me?
I tried.
I know I'm not the best texter, and I said I'd make it back to New York when I can, but like, what's happening? What?
Look, I did my
I would have
best.
come back immediately.
Well, I don't know what to tell you right now. I tried my best to tell you, and unfortunately, phones aren't your forte. So here we are.
Getting better at it.
I know you are, darling, and I appreciate you, but that being said, I don't appreciate you putting this on me either.
Oh no, I'm not trying to put that's not what I was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry, that's not what I was trying to say. It's
Mm-hmm.
we're having a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what we talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to tell Odin I can't work anymore, and yeah, no, this is gonna be all. I'm gonna move. I'll move to New York, and yeah. Oh my God, this is amazing. And we could get married, like we were talking about.
Okay, well, now, I don't think I could do that, unfortunately. Look, I am in... Where the fuck are we right now?
Tijuana.
Tijuana, trying to do some stuff. So now really isn't a great time to talk about all this. I think you should just soak in that information for a little while, and then we can come around about to it when I get back.
What happened?
That is a very long list, darling.
Okay,
Very long.
but when I left, like, we had made a promise, and you were on board about this,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're kind of dodging.
Mm-hmm. See, is Fit trying to be stealthy at all?
I'm not listening in. I hear you're on the phone, so I'm waiting out. I'm not listening in on this.
Okay. I just want to know if I see you as well.
I am. You may have saw me, but like, you can tell I'm respectfully not like, ooh, what's happening?
Okay. Yes, but a lot happens in a couple months.
Okay.
Oh. I will go back to the group.
As you're about to, like, because I left, I kind of followed you off to the side, sure, that there. And Jolie, I know I'm not the best at anything emotional and such, and I know when you said you're fine, it wasn't the truth, and that's fine, and it's through there, but I never properly welcomed you to the family, and we are family through this, so you need anything, you just let me know.
Well, isn't that big of you, Fid? I'm gonna go to pat his shoulder. Does he flinch away?
I flinch, I will not pull away. I will flinch.
Look at you just growing. I'm just gonna keep on walking.
Did I feel any powers surge
Nope.
through?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm gonna let out a big sigh and walk back. So anyways, yes, we are dealing with a primordial deity that required people of a higher power than anyone in this room to solve and beat down. And I'm not saying anything about your fighting skills, Laura, because your fighting skills are top tier. But I don't think it's a fight you can win purely. Not head to head.
By myself? No.
Not even with just us.
Oh, I don't know.
So then we find someone that can do it for us if we can't. Or at least will help us.
The people who did are now turned to stone.
And the gods generally stay in their own space.
Then we find another way.
Well,
Miguel, maybe he's interested. I don't know.
It is getting close to 7 o'clock, y'all.
I would say we should probably head on to talk to said person who has more answers for us. Should we draw straws on who goes to get Killian, or?
Oh my god, I'm not scared of him. I'll go. She'll go.
Why would we draw
Go wake up
straws to
Killian.
get Killian?
Because it's rude.
Flip the blanket back.
Laurel just walks
It's
in,
rude to leave
blanket
him
off. Wake up!
Yeah, you walk in, room pitch black, just snoring so heavily. This is the hardest you've seen him sleep.
Okay, I'm still gonna do it, but I'm gonna feel a little bad. Just, it's like a band-aid. Just rip it off. Just rip it off.
Lays there. Why did the blanket go away?
We have a meeting. Are you staying here or coming?
How far away is the meeting?
Far away that you should probably be upright.
You could just carry him to the car, asleep.
If we're going to a nice club, I have to put on nice clothes. Hang on.
I'm not.
I have an image to keep up.
Oh. Here? In Mexico? When no one knows who you are?
With other Scions, yeah.
Alright then. You'll cross the bear or whatever. If you're not out in 10 minutes, I'm coming to get you. And you probably don't want me to come and get you. Laurel will walk out.
Killian might.
We've seen how Killian handles situations like that already tonight. I don't know. Killian will come downstairs after like 5 minutes. Nice pants, green button up, silver tie, vest. Then he throws the shitty duster over it.
Surely you have a better jacket than that.
What's wrong with his jacket?
I will look at Fid, and I won't answer, and I'll look back at Killian.
How far away is the club from here, Jolie?
What does my GPS say, Mateo?
About 20 minutes.
About
How many miles?
20 minutes worth of miles.
Like 30 miles.
Look, I'm from Houston, where 45 minutes takes you 2 miles, so...
If I leave the game for like a quick second, does that mess anything up for you, Matt?
No, just you won't interact in the next scene for the first intro stuff.
Okay. So I won't do it. Got it.
Killian will get in the car. Shotgun.
Big guy who's been minding his own business. It's kind of just like, all right, middle, small people beside me, I guess. I don't know. Climbs into the SUV.
Completely forgot that he was there. Oh shit! No, never mind. You right up front. Looks around. Did my bird come back? I'm attached to it. Do I sense his life force whatsoever?
Nope.
Really? Bid.
Yes.
If we find Fetter alive, I'm going to stab him.
I think that's something pretty stupid. So at least he deserves. No offense, Jodie. Aim carefully.
My bird's fucking dead.
How did
What?
your bird die?
Getting Michaela here.
And now the choking on sand kind of makes a little bit more sense to you, Gillian.
That feeling like I was dying,
Yes.
they killed my bird. They killed Core.
Why would they do that?
I mean, he was a bit of a spy. He wasn't supposed to be there.
I'll offer my hand to Killian.
I don't want your hand right now. I appreciate the sentiment. But right now, the only thing I really want to do is hit something.
You can hit me. I can take it, I assure you.
Yeah, he can.
That's
Wail on him.
Yeah, just don't let him punch back.
that's all right, big guy.
Can't you bring the dead back, though?
I can only channel the soul, and I need the body to resurrect someone.
Well, do we know where the body's at?
No. Some portion of the underworld or wherever the rest of the Dodecatheon went.
Does it have to be the body or anybody?
Needs to be that one. I'm gonna shoot out an emergency text message to the Tuatha group chat.
Oh, yeah.
I just say, I need to know if anyone has seen hide or hair of the Morrigan in the last hour. or if they know of her status.
You get a couple of texts back saying that people will look into it.
Quickly, she may be in danger.
You get one sassy text back of, she is the danger. Smiley face. Clearly not digging on the Morgan, just that much belief in the Morgan.
Because my birds are manifestations of the Morgan.
What? No way. Weird. So, SUV pulls up in front of a very hoppin' club. There's a line to get in. There's wonderful jazz music coming from the inside of the place. For those of you that play Vampire or have looked at the Vampire, this map might look a little familiar to you. But most importantly, in place of normal servers and waiters and stuff, satyrs all running about.
I love this.
Going to tables, carrying trays. They have nice little suits on. As you guys go walking in, this guy straight up to Laurel. The queen. Like,
What's happened? What is happening here?
slowly, gently, like, goes to reach out to, like, touch her shin.
That's the satyr that
Swats the
peeped at
hand.
you under the table.
Swats the hand. It's like, it's just like I remembered. I missed you.
Who are you?
That's the satyr that tried to peep at you under the table.
Oh my god.
Hi. Waves with the smacked hand.
Try that
you
again,
doing
I'll
down
break
here?
it clean off.
He seems into it.
You would definitely like that. It'd be worth it to him.
The peeping or the touching, mistress?
Any of it.
Noted. What may I get for you guys to drink? Holds his empty tray up.
I'll have a water.
One water.
Tequila. A lot of
You-
tequila.
You're in the right place for that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
Blue
sake?
Hawaiian.
I don't think we got sake. I don't think that's a thing here in Mexico.
Try some tequila.
Okay, I'll try some tequila. Is that
Okay.
like sake?
Good lord, you're gonna have that woman fighting.
Okay.
Do you,
It must
do
be
you have
good
a do you have a dry sherry?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll go check the bar.
If not, he'll also take tequila.
No, a blue Hawaiian, a dry sherry, just for her to try.
And for you, miss?
I will take a sex on the beach.
Okay. Scuttles off. To the bars. And as you guys go walking further in, you guys should be able to move yourselves and whatnot. Oh wait, these are your old icons. So let's just pop people out. Laurel. Killian. Yuki.
I'm already out there.
Jolie.
Yuki is just amazed at this right now.
And Aquila. Well, no, not Aquila's. No, it's Aquila. There we go. And did I not pull out? I guess I didn't pull out Angelico. Boom. Right, as you guys walk in, wandering, there's like salsa dancing, good jazz, and across the way in like nice cozy booth area, you see Miguel and Luna. Miguel has dropped the white suit for something black and red, little bit tighter, showing off more of his fit bod, usually hidden beneath the suit. Luna is still in a gorgeous red cocktail dress. Less blood on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Miguel moves, standing under a disco ball, gives a small wave to you, and is like, "My friends! Visitors, please, come." Moves, sits back down next to Luna. And Eliko stops on the dance floor. Starts dancing with some of the people. And everybody moved except Yuki.
Slowly just
Taking it
around, taking it in.
So just like other maps, any area that's like kind of like a dark spot that's not like super illuminated is a shadowy area. I did that for you, Sam.
I'm going to text Yuki, if she wants a shadowed area in or around the area we're at.
Kind of entranced right now, so I don't even hear my phone as I walk around.
Satyr comes running back up to Laurel first.
Of course.
The whole bottle of tequila. Offers it, like takes a knee and offers it up to her. Like a proposal.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really hate this. She takes the bottle of tequila.
I think you might have an admirer.
We need club music. Cool. And then he goes about distributing the drinks. If that random don't hit Laurel, there will be a specific got a theme to keep up. Oh, I didn't. Oh, guys, we have a random harm. 5 does not hit Laurel. Yuki, as you're entranced and wandering around, like you just like walk flat up into something. Take 1 injury, Yuki.
I stumble and fall over. Get back up and just pretend like no one saw that. Okay.
Wait. And Luxor, Luxor, I did yours, right?
Yep.
Okay, the Patreon redeem, random
That one
harm.
hit
Oh yeah, the
Laurel.
butcher's shop, that's right. Hurt specific Laurel when it's funny. All right, and
funny.
the satyr.
I fucking love it.
I got this. The satyr runs around giving everybody the drinks that they ask for the drinks. Does not bring a sex on the beach for Jolie.
Oh. Has alcohol, you're pregnant.
Then immediately runs up to Laurel, like headbutting into her thigh, causing the 1 injury. As he like goes to like try to latch onto her leg.
Tries to punt him again. Just
Probably won't be hard. Roll it. Close combat.
Also, I have 2 injuries now. Too bad it's not sunny.
Too bad. Yep, that hits him. He goes flying this way. And just like the last time you kicked him away, worth it!
Did I drink first, or
He did not. I said you had stepped away. I specifically said he brings everybody a drink, except for Jolie.
Did he bring
A sherry.
both the dry sherry?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna whenever Yuki makes her way over, I'm gonna kind of gesture to her and offer to her.
Yuki's standing behind Laurel.
Yuki,
Ma-
Laurel's gonna
Miguel-
open the entire bottle of tequila. Just take a drink.
Miguel will look at Jolie. It's
Yes?
like, I apologize. Maybe we could get you like a Shirley Temple.
is there a reason? Did he not like me for some reason?
No.
Okay. I mean that's fine. I'll take that.
Pregnant women shouldn't drink.
Huh? What do you say?
He said pregnant women shouldn't drink.
Oh. Fair enough, I suppose.
A different satyr. This one, like, more like black than the brown fur, comes up, like beady red eyes, black horns, like comes up, looks at Jolie, offers up a Shirley Temple on the tray.
Hey, Killian, found one.
Does not respond.
Not the one?
No.
She's just drinking her tequila from the bottle.
Not everyone got a drink. Killian didn't get handed one, but Killian didn't order one.
Killian didn't ask for one.
Did I get mine?
Take the Shirley Temple and hand it to Killian.
I'm gonna go to take a sip, like, thinking it's gonna be similar to sake. Absolutely choke and die on it.
Yuki, I think this will be more your speed.
You good?
I thought you said it was like sake.
It's the sake of Mexico.
This is
Also
nothing
the
like
whiskey
sake.
in Mexico and
Oh, it's
vodka
burning.
of Mexico and
Yeah, that's the good part. That's how you know it's working.
Is the satyr still there?
The black horned one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Will you bring me a water, please, darling?
Absolutely, miss. We have Fiji, we have Perrier, we have...
See, that's good. Fiji is great. I appreciate it.
I'll be right back.
Killian's gonna reach over and grab the shot glass from Yuki's hand and replace it with the Shirley Temple.
No. Yuki.
That's alcohol free. It's not gonna kill her.
The
I wanted
dry
a
share is
little
not going
bit
to
of
kill her. That's the
alcohol.
closest that you probably get to sake.
What if we just put some of that stuff in here? Just a little bit.
Hands her back the chocolate to your funeral. I won't even drink that stuff.
Miguel's just
Mix
like...
it around a little
Miguel's
bit.
just watching Yuki, just like...
What?
If you're looking to cut the tequila, I'd recommend ordering a tequila sunrise.
They are quite delicious.
Okay.
Like,
I'll get one of those.
I wouldn't drink that. What you just did. You're not gonna like it.
Mac, can I use
take
technological denial to create a dark spot in like against this back wall? Somewhere
Sure,
around here?
you put Aquila into darkness.
I'm gonna just insight check on Miguel to get a general feel of his emotions. That's all.
Mad, confused, trying to keep a level head.
Are you okay, darling?
Are you okay?
I feel like that might be a loaded question.
One of my, you could call him a teammate, has been blowing me up.
You're a teammate.
Mm-hmm.
For why?
Oh, you're here in my city.
Me specifically?
Yes, you specifically.
Who's your teammate?
Stormbringers. Who do you think?
Fair enough. Well, I suppose I apologize.
You don't owe me an apology.
Yes, but you're a little tense and
It's called having a heart.
Oh.
mm-hmm.
But That's neither here nor there. He just asked me to make sure that, nothing bad happens to you. So, it's fine. Or, your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So, what can I help you with? You had questions, you needed answers.
So, we kind of have an idea of what that group might have let out.
And now you understand why I have Lydia in seclusion.
Which is completely understandable. However, we are under the understanding that she was real close to a solution, answers, or cure.
For the stone thing?
Mm-hmm.
She got close. A random ichor. Hey! In this, the last 30 minutes of game. 2. Jolie, get a hero point.
That said, we were real curious about not only how she was attempting it, but if she could complete that research, maybe.
I mean, she's still out there doing the work and the research. The problem is that I don't have a stone person to for her to try on.
I will look directly at Laurel.
You don't.
I'm aware.
I meant I do.
Cool. I'll take it to her.
Like a cousin of mine, so I go with it.
And Lydia's like a sister of mine, so I go with her.
That's fine. We can all go.
Tell me, where were you when she got stabbed?
Slaying a giant snake beast.
Okay.
Wasn't it a Titan? Just for my knowledge.
No, that was a god.
Yeah, so we were fighting a god, so...
Right. That's fine. That's fair. So you went back and found broken statue?
It sort of happened on the cusp of the god dying.
So the shadow things that's hunting them is aware of you.
They are hunting the Decathons as well. So yes, they are aware of us.
Not hunting me. If you want your cure, give me the bag.
Okay, but on that
hunting you
knowledge,
yet.
wouldn't they be interested in where this bag ends up?
Probably.
So wouldn't it make sense to have us help keep it safe?
I don't trust a single one of you, so no.
Yeah, but you already admitted you're not really the fighting type. And
You're
she
right.
is.
Gestures to Angelico.
I mean, I'll leave it up to the group and what they decide. I know this is Laurel's cousin, and she's real protective. So if this don't work and her cousin ends up, permadead,
That would be Laurel's choice. What will be, will be.
well, under that sort
I
of
mean, if
knowledge,
that's the case, why are you worried about it? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Doesn't mean
It's
I
going to
can't.
work, it's going to work. If they're going to find us, they're going to find us.
Doesn't mean I can't try.
doesn't mean we can't try either then.
Right. The only problem is that I have the person who can make the cure, and you have the supplies that she could make the cure. Neither of us trust each other. Why should I?
Got a
Because-
point.
You shouldn't have to keep your little sister in hiding for the rest of her life.
She shouldn't have to keep carrying around her cousin in a bag.
Yeah, but see, her cousin's nothing's happening to her. She doesn't have nothing to fear. She's already movable.
Lydia's not afraid. She's horny and alone, but not afraid.
We could fix that too.
Oh, I'm sure you could. You two would probably get along swimmingly.
Oh boy.
Even more reason for us to come.
Okay.
I see why he likes you.
Mm-hmm. Most people do.
I can see that too.
I think we're trying just as hard as your little sister to help fix everything. And I think us being all the way out here kind of proves that. You might not trust us, but you can at least trust our motives.
I trust your motives. I don't trust you to be safe.
And what do you think we could do better to be safe?
Stop investigating this. Go somewhere where you know that Erebus, I think its name is, won't come find you.
You know we can't do that.
Why not?
Because my pantheon depends on this.
Marry
Okay, we
into
don't all
another
care
one.
about that at all.
Marry into another one. I hear it works great.
We're just more worried that they're really branching out. They could get to all of us. And to all of you. And to all of our gods and all of your gods. If left unchecked.
Eh.
Like
My-
she said, they're dealing with a dodecatheon. They might not stop there.
My gods welcome that challenge.
Good day. So together in this instance, please.
You cut out, Deadly. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Throw them the decathlons. Why don't we just put things aside and work together on this, please?
I really think we all have a common goal here.
I don't think we do.
Can I use persuasion?
You can attempt to.
Might as well try. Couldn't have rolled much worse.
You could have. It's not a botch.
True.
Oh, so close. What are you trying to persuade him to do is the more important question.
To allow us to accompany the bag to Lydia.
He reaches into his suit jacket and pulls out a black obsidian, ritualist, dagger.
I'm gonna take a step back.
No. Cuts his hand.
I'm pregnant. Come on.
Your hand's not gonna hurt the child.
What?
Does it have to be her? Or can it be anyone here?
She's the one convincing me. She's your talker. Hands Jolie the knife.
Can I use my own knife? I'll pull out my dagger and
Yep.
kind of.
He'll keep his knife. All that matters is the blood.
What does this do exactly? I'm gonna need a little bit more information before I go shedding my own blood.
Oh, everything tied to my pantheon involves blood. If we're going to enter into this arrangement of working together, We're going to mix blood.
And what does that do exactly?
Blood pact.
It's a blood pact. Like, it ties our fates together.
Like forever?
Not forever.
Are you sure?
I'm
Within
very
the
sure.
confines of the deal.
Huh?
Within the confines of the deal, once it is carried out, the bond will break in most cases.
Okay, that said, what are the confines of this deal?
Oh, let's see here. I will take you to Lydia so that you guys can try to help. And if you bring one of those shades to her, I'm going to fucking kill each and every single one of you.
It's not exactly fair. It's not. We can do everything in our power, but we don't understand how those shadows work.
And yet you're investigating them.
We're investigating them for that exact reason.
You want to
That's the
go?
point
You want to go, you have to put something on the line.
Right, how about this? If one shows up, we will protect her with our lives.
And if she
anything happens to
dies,
her, we will already be dead.
in the event that you're not dead, I'm going to kill you. You understand?
Only
Okay,
if you can prove
can I make this
that we're the
deal?
reason.
I'm tired of talking.
You haven't said a word. No. Her.
I'll
She's
just
the
look at
one I trust the most, despite of her
Oh.
current actions.
I'll look to the group to see if anybody objects.
I'll do as Nia said if you let me, but he said
What if she dies by means not of a shade?
That's not part of the deal. I would
Do you
not
have
kill
to
you
prove-
unless one of you were the ones that kill her. In which case, we're back.
Prove that we were the reason that the shade's there.
Well, I've had her for about a month. No shades appeared. If you show up, I dare say that's probably the correlation.
I'd like to point out that I've already seen her die. And it's not by a fucking shade.
Well, that's great then. What do you have to lose?
No objections?
No objections from me.
Okay, I'm cutting my hand. Do you mean to roll anything?
No.
Do you care?
Blood mingle, blood mingle, blood mingle. Dark Aztec magic. Jolie
I'll
Hill.
hold my Killian.
Oh no. Miguel will reach out for your hand with his non-bleeding hand.
Oh my god, it's frozen again. Come back to me. Internet stop.
I will hesitate for half a second, but then I'll hand my hand to him.
Right. Hand my hand. It's like I was trying to tell you all this earlier. And do more with these hands. And he'll gently drag the tip of his finger down Jolie's cut. And as he does, Jolie, your physical form just starts knitting and pulling itself back together.
Well,
Why's it always gotta be the hand? Why not the forearm or the leg?
It's symbolic. It's sacrifice. Plus, they can no longer use the hand.
That's my point though, you can't use the hand if it's fucking injured.
I mean, you can if you know what you're doing.
well, clearly you do.
There it is.
I told you I'm good with these.
I've seen what you can do with them.
I assure you haven't. Anyways, enjoy your night. We'll leave it for sunset. We'll leave at sunrise tomorrow. And in a gesture of good faith, he pauses for a moment. You hear the rain stop beating on the ceiling above you.
And I found it so nice to sleep too.
Not
You
touching
need a white
that.
machine as well.
Not touching that.
You need a white noise machine as well.
No.
Oh.
Meet back here since the butcher shop seems to bother you so much.
Not the butcher shop itself that bothers me.
That's what?
It's not the butcher shop itself that's bothering me.
Well, then it's clearly me. See you tomorrow.
Jolie will make no remark one way or the other. And
Yep.
will turn to leave.
Miguel also leaves. Luna and Angelico are now dancing on the dance floor.
Does it look like they're like together?
Nope. Like, I mean, they're dancing really well together, but it's clearly we're killing time. Not a sensual bachata.
Stop and look for like a half second and then keep walking.
Aquila showed interest. Half a second.
Half a second, there was
Pounce!
something. Like, God, poker face, fuck you.
As everyone else is going to leave, I'm gonna walk up to Miguel.
Okay.
Miguel.
I pulled her heart out, didn't I?
Yeah.
That means she failed in the task.
Which one?
Stopping the shadow.
What ties do you have to Odin? Aside from Thor's son.
Thor's, first of all, Lucas. Lucas is a fucking idiot. He's big heart, big muscles, not big brain. But I feel
father.
I was about. You beat me to it. Now, honestly, that describes most of the ace here. But my beef with Odin. There's been hundreds of years, thousands of years of bullshit happening. Everybody is like thinks in the ace here, Loki's a problem. Loki's the trickster. Loki's the. Nobody talks about the manipulator. Nobody talks about the all-seeing All-Father and the shitty things he does that he gets his people to do. Lucas is at odds with his family right now because I'm in one ear being like, no, you maybe shouldn't be hunting down these particular people. Meanwhile, Odin's in his ear telling him, yes, go fucking kill them. Why? Lucas never knows the why, he just does. That's the problem with Lucas. He doesn't think. So my beef with Odin, honestly, I've seen the tree. I know which culture that belongs to. Why in the fuck is the shadow things working for Odin? That's the question we should be asking. Eh?
That's the question I've been asking.
And less than 10 minutes before our cutoff time, which means it's time for wrap up.
For the record, Laurel's gonna stay behind at the club and just drink.
Hell yeah. She does not pay for a single drink. Any of you that stay won't. Miguel told you to enjoy your night. And seemingly everything is on the house.
That's how we like it.
What?
I'm gonna offer to dance with Luna.
She happily accepts. without a single care, fear. Jolie, this is the first time in so long nobody's ever been like, oh God, she might touch me in like the longest time. If anything, it's like, yes, touch me.
It's gonna stay and drink too.
Dances way more sexually with Jolie than she ever does with Angelico.
Tequila will sit with Laurel and like not drink, but just like she'll pull out one of her notebooks and just like the one that she communicates with her dad with, and she'll just stare at the last 2 messages he sent her.
It's definitely gonna get Yuki to drink the dry sherry, because the closest you possibly get to sake.
Oh. I'll respond to that in a moment, John. But, guys, that was episode 5, the start of chapter 2. Hope it was an enjoyable thing. We've learned some things about stuff going on. We've met some of the NPCs for this chapter. You may or may not like them. But Aztec gods are freaking weird. Like, even the book, they're just like, nobody likes them because they're just doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, they don't like any of the other pantheons typically either, so it all works out perfectly. The butting of heads. But who knows? You guys might be the first ones to make some Aztec friends.
I want to.
Laurel already has one.
She does.
The least respected one.
That's not the important part.
He's respected if a fight breaks out.
For his muscles.
For them muscles and them hands. Guys, we are joined tonight by Aquila, portrayed by Artie Dootoot. Jolie, portrayed by Dolly Cakes. Fid, portrayed by Deadly Ambitions. Laurel, portrayed by Degeneration X. Yuki, portrayed by the Bat Sam. Sam, you can't just do the X, you also have to chop. And then down.
Oh,
And then
sorry.
down. That's right. Suck it. Come on.
it.
I know you're young, but come on. And Killian, portrayed by Luxor. Hold on, the numbers scrolled. I had it. 1091. And I, of course, am DM Daddy RPG. Daddy loves you. Let's see. We went. What did we start with? We started with Killian. So, Aquila, props. Props to this night.
I'll give my props to Killian tonight for
Yeah.
the relationship with the bird and like showing the emotion and stuff. All the good stuff.
And the end stuffs. Fid.
And stuff.
I'm gonna give it to Jolie for the whole butcher shit. It's fucking great.
Yeah. Yuki. And Sam.
Mine's gonna go to Aquila for not wanting her shirt to get messed up because of claws.
Jolie, played by Dolly.
I'm actually gonna give it to Fid for actually trying to fix relations with people.
Make friends. He did so much work today, guys, trying to win y'all over.
Not
Laurel,
all. Yeah.
played by Jen.
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna give it to Yuki for her constant wonderment with the entire world and tacos.
You grew up.
Tacos were good.
You grow up in a secluded Japanese woods and see how you adjust when you come to the big world. And
It's a hard adjustment.
And finally, Killian, played by my favorite John.
Jolie for absolutely making me pause and stammer with the bathtub scene. Because I was just like, oh, well, the.
Bye. Got him. Guys, this was a great time. We will hopefully see you back again next week for episode 6. Guys, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, as tomorrow is Friday, the official start of the weekend. And I will see you next time you come around. And remember, Daddy loves you. Have a good one, guys. Bye.